What's this? Your old friends are back from vacation before the new year? We didn't spend almost an entire month not streaming? Hello! Greetings, everyone, adventurers. We are Fables and Flumps. I am Archimedes, and we are here to entertain you in the multitude of ways that one can with silly space adventures. Maddie is a little sick, so if you want me to do the recap, Maddie, I certainly can, but...
No.
Yeah, I knew that your answer is stubborn, but... but yes, if you could recap us where we were left off from.
Alright, I will do that, but while I'm pulling up that, Firefox window, may I point you all in the direction of, Barbara's Rhabarber Bar, which is a song that went viral at the beginning of this year. And I will say no more on that. Shit, that's the wrong tab.
But like, I'm reading things in the voice chat without actually talking about it, so...
We were talking about rhubarb.
We're talking about rhubarb.
I see...
And a bad plate.
bowl of cabbage in there.
I don't know what that... I don't know if that's cabbage.
I'm pretty sure it's cabbage, Rose. Regardless, when last we left off, after realizing, the session prior to last session, that we had been being followed by two people who were not affiliated with each other, the person who was following us on the roof, whose name is Toimu, just wanted to make sure that we didn't hurt Old Man Anato, which is totally fair, and ruse their blaster in a show of peace so that we don't do bad things to them, because, I mean, surprise portal and then get tackled is the start of a loving friendship, right? So what this does leave us with is the bigger issue of who's the other stalker, because Casey just detected them. They didn't actually... No one actually saw them. Between Sully's recently acquired high-tech specs, Casey's force detection, and Ellie just being on a roof and having a vantage point, we all narrow the potential needle in our haystack to 3 people, and choose to pursue the cleanest of the 3, because who the fuck is clean in the slums of a mining settlement? Before we can even come up with a trap to then spring, the elf in question sees Ellie seeing them, and uses a force power incite hatred on a group of bystanders on the ground, a group which includes the Rage. The Rage fails the save against the inciting hatred, because of course he does. As the street below turns into a ballroom blitz, Sully teleports to confront the elf, with Casey sprinting close behind, and Ellie stuck on the roof because Sully got her up there in the first place. Thanks, dude. After descending, Ellie joins with the recently becalmed Rage and 2 unaffected civilians to curb stomp a flesh golem that the yet unnamed elf summoned. This is getting out of hand rapidly. Sullivan confronts the elf and is very briefly mind-controlled to believe that he is that elf, a man named Ilvin Mar, and is illusioned to look like that elf so that the guy can just make his escape, which is a fucking wild scenario that I had forgotten about, but I reread it and I'm still flummoxed and flabbergasted by it. The squeaking noises I was making in my office when that was going down.
Only he would have missed for just one turn. With him great. I'll have to continue. I'll have to use impose will somewhere else.
That was fucking fantastic. I want to see that more.
Oh, I
want to see rug pulls like that more. But anyways, that illusion combo did not last very long because Sullivan got hit by a rock, and and snapped out of that, and then turned around and pulled a classic tweak move by trapping the real Ilvan Mar, who was standing up, with an immovable coat. Ilvan Mar teleports away, promising Casey that they'll meet again at the Batuta household, regardless of if she wills it or no. This is ominous and spooky, but in this minute, Casey vaguely recalls this man's face being given to another name, V.O. That might make him one of her cohort of super secret force power assassin people who we don't know, who are probably following us.
That really is one of my signature moves.
It really is. You've done it a lot. It keeps happening.
It's a good play.
Oh no, it's a fantastic play. It has stopped both this Twinkie elf and also an elder evil from beyond the Divine Gate. So, immovable coat. It works every time. Regardless.
So far, that is correct.
Unless they teleport.
Well, I mean, it did stop him. So, with that settled, and the flesh golem curb stomped into an explosive paste, and the fighting over, our new potential ally, Toimu, wants to take us over to talk to the new abolitionist movement. Ellie makes a single ill-timed joke about Sullivan maybe being a corpo sleazebag, because let's face it, he is. And that almost makes Toimu fully call off any interaction with us until Sully intimidates her into doing it anyways. But she only agrees if it's on her turf, which is completely understandable. At the cleared out bar, completely stuffed to the gills with cameras, and I'm assuming at least one sniper, we confirm that we are in fact on the same page in regards to freedom and the downfall of Ariga Batuta and his family, and we learned some new stuff. Apparently, Ilvan Mar, Elf on a Shelf, as I was referring to him in my notes, is the... I was doing it! Is the director of special interests and the Batuta's right hand, which is... he hasn't been seen in a while, so it's really not great that he's back, but this gives Typhon a unique opportunity to kill two rather large birds with one well-placed attack. We get directions to our target locale, which would be the highest room in the tallest tower. No, I'm not making it up. Is the penthouse of the tower, or the big tower in a nearby valley. Sullivan comes up with the idea to take down the Batutas and thus cripple 20% of Avantex's gold supply, which would make him get the warm fuzzies inside. Or maybe that's just radiation. Ellie is 100% in on this because, anarchy. Toimu is not going to get in between stupid and crazy, especially when it benefits her cause. So we're technically on the ends now, and we have access to the new abolitionists' very limited resources, and we each get a card that looks like a bike repair business card, but is actually, we flash it and it's our ticket to get into wherever they're headed. And we head off back to the Black Talon to plan what is going to be something very stupid. I can guarantee it. I can hear the yakety sax warming up.
This is gonna be a fucking nightmare.
Also, as just an aside, Brandon earlier was like, I hope you guys don't do the full frontal assault. And I was like, oh, don't worry. The person who would vote for full frontal assault is going to get outvoted by sneaky, and concerned. So...
How dare you? I have a +8 in stealth. It doesn't work, but...
I like that you're filling in the blanks as to who would be up for the full front and who wouldn't.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I am a very loud distraction.
You know what? That's fair. And what's more distracting than an unknowable fur beast?
I don't know. Ask your cat.
He's pretty distracting. He was very distracting last night when he jumped up on the counter for the first time in his life and knocked over a
Hell
bunch
yeah.
of dishes.
He did
no.
do that.
Okay,
He's
now that
learning.
the recap is done,
Mhm.
I came up with a fantastic idea over the break.
Oh
Okay.
lord.
We have some preparations to do before we can move forward with this rebellion, like information gathering, yada yada yada.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna begin my prep work. I'm gonna go return to our ship and get some stuff off of it, and then tell him to fuck off into space
Okay.
so that our ship doesn't get
89?
taken.
Probably
Yep.
good.
I'm gonna retrieve Grape, and I'm
Okay.
going to retrofit him to be a mobile camera.
Okay.
Because, my friends, what better way to turn this 2 birds with 1 stone than to make it 3 birds with 1 stone? Make a documentary about the exploits of Typhon.
I'm gonna have a fucking aneurysm.
The release time on this documentary is going to be incredibly
Oh
long.
yeah, when we're not anywhere near here.
And also probably when we're dead,
Okay,
because
I
for
have a question.
fuck's sake,
Is
I
has
don't give a
Sully
rest.
introduced this concept to the group, or is Tweak announcing this concept?
I
to the
think
group?
Tweak is announcing this concept.
Yeah, I'm just going to get Grape and I'm gonna turn him into a rolling camera.
They're gonna lobotomize Grape.
I would
Who didn't
say
have a
a
brain.
roll
Is
just because
this-
you are in a you're in the slaver sector of this planet. I would say roll me an investigation check to find the parts you need.
Okay.
Could be easily done if you were actually in Mersa Garrick, which is the big
Oh, I
city.
might need to open my
But
character sheet.
We got ins now.
This feels like a very meta level
Listen,
idea.
if we take out these people, Casey doesn't have to be concerned about. She's gonna be very concerned. If we take out the entire Batuta family of Antex is gonna want our ass. But
oh yeah,
Well,
she'll
they're
still
gonna
have
want us
some
regardless of the
confidence afterwards.
documentary because they're gonna know exactly who did it.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's gonna have some confidence afterwards. So
I would also like to point out that Sullivan's prime motivation for doing this is for the glory of Sullivan Strife. So
100%.
him filming it is not out of character.
no,
What's
no,
it?
of course not.
15 plus 6, 21.
Okay. You will have to do the repairs, but you find high enough quality stuff that you can make a camera capable of recording. Do you want traditional recording, or do you want holodeck recording? Basically, like a LiDAR recording, so footage can be viewed from 360 degrees.
Oh, interesting. The quality on that's kind of shit for like a viewing experience. Traditional camera.
Okay.
This is gonna be cut into a masterful documentary, my friends.
Okay.
About the beautiful rebellion on this planet that I don't remember the name of.
I'm
With
holding my
Typhon's
head
hand
in
in
my
it.
hands. I'm
Dojo.
holding my head in my hands.
Dojo.
At least you were awake when we landed.
But yeah, you all finish what you are doing. You finish your meeting, and then Sullivan sort of gathers his things, his new because he's not currently wearing what he's wearing. He's wearing this smuggled in,
Oh yeah, because he
essentially
made a
like a
Yeah, I
Turkish
have a
long
smuggled in
suit.
coat, and then I'm wearing the armor I got from
Yeah.
that crate. Yeah.
he just sort of shuffles off into the distance before you guys can gather where exactly he's going. Yeah, the ship is now in a holding pattern in orbit, just outside of simply just like outside of like the exosphere of the planet. So it's like if you need to call it in, it'll be like 5 minutes before it gets
fair. Is he repairing Grape on the ship? Or retrofitting Grape
He's
on
probably
the ship?
just ducking into an alley after raiding a Radio Shack.
We didn't bring Grape with him, did we? I guess, yeah.
Well, he specifically
will
said
have to
he's
be
sending
with
the
me.
ship. Yeah, he's sending the ship out. So yeah,
Okay.
Grape is with him. So
Listen, here's my biggest plan right now is I just want to meditate and see if I can remember anything about this fucking VO dude.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I want, just so we get a little bit more information. I've
There's
met
one-
him. That's got to mean something.
there's one little Grape with his 4 hit points.
Oh no, he's not gonna do well.
I can fix him if he breaks.
I can't.
Shoot the
Look.
camera.
Look, if he gets got, like I will spend a turn grabbing Grave and putting him into my bag of holding.
Look, if he
I
gets
will-
got, that's some idiot wasting his attack on a camera.
That is also
So
true.
it's
That
not the
is-
worst scenario.
That's
Okay,
a price I'm willing to pay.
Here's my question: you're backing this all up to a cloud, right? So in case he does get got, it's not a physical hard drive.
Probably to the ship.
Yeah, it'll be like it's like live streamed to the ship, I would say,
Yeah.
because that way I don't have to worry about actually installing like storage devices. I just have to get a
Mhm.
camera.
But yeah, you basically you take out his so he's got like a front port visual display to make them more human and more so you don't want to kill the robot. It's just got a range of like 8 different faces it can make. You essentially attach a software system
What does he look like again?
he essentially Wall-E, but like with like a CRT on his shoulders instead of like the little double lens. Because most of his computing stuff is in the head sector. Honestly, the little model I have him next to the group, right next to you.
Yeah.
This is essentially what I described to him, and I found that, and I was like, "Holy shit, that's perfect."
You know what I imagine?
Mhm.
If he's basically Wall-E, I'm imagining literally Wall-E, but hold on, let me go to picture this.
Little
But
Grape.
this is his head. Like literally just Wall-E, but that's his head.
Ye old real camera.
Oh my god, I laughed so hard, my fucking ow! I don't know what I did to myself. Okay,
I
Brandon,
wasn't
what's the- can I get
envisioning something such low tech, but
Brandon,
yeah.
can I get a grape car air freshener to put on him, please?
Do you think that exists here?
I don't
I
think
don't
that
know.
exists here. You might have to
Dude,
go
if
somewhere.
This entire place is just like salvage and shit. They got one fucking air freshener somewhere.
Yeah, Rose, one of the key aspects of this place is that they are beaten down and poor.
Mm-hmm.
They're not gonna have a grape air freshener.
We'll find.
I mean,
one.
they might have one that looks like a grape, but it certainly doesn't smell like that anymore.
I don't give a shit if it looks like a grape. I just want to put it on him like a fucking GTA pendant. He's a thug with a chain.
But yeah, I retrofit him, and from this moment forward, he is recording 24/7.
Okay.
So I will have plenty of film to work with.
Okay. While
I'm a
Sullivan
master of propaganda.
while Sullivan is setting up his propaganda machine, what
Oh,
are the
Jesus.
rest of y'all doing? 'Cause, essentially, you are all waiting for that card to state a location to continue your operation as it is.
I mean, if I can find, like, this restaurant's safe-ish, right?
You've been kicked out of the bar.
Okay.
Yeah. They let you finish your drinks, and then basically they're like, I'm returning to service. I can't wait any longer, otherwise it'll be suspicious.
I think we're
Could they
just
throw
like
me
in
a
an
closet?
alley.
Like,
I think we're just in an alleyway.
I was just
I just-
envisioning y'all, like, standing out in the street, like, outside of the
What
bar.
we
that you're
probably
in.
need to do is this like the planet's a city, or is this like there's two cities, like the slave city and then like the rich city?
There are multiple cities on this planet. The two we're focusing on are the slaver compound, which is become a city. Where are my notes? I lost them.
What we probably want to do is actually call the ship back down, get like some camping supplies, and like find a cave somewhere to like set up base.
fair.
And like have our actual base not be in the city
I mean,
itself.
you can probably just say that we did that before you sent the ship up, because I mean, I was planning on going back to the Talon.
I was gonna say, that's where I wanted to do my meditation. Because I don't trust not getting ganked.
Because yeah, we probably want to find like probably literally like a cave somewhere to set up our.
So yeah, this is
outpost.
this is the slums of Gondorak, named after the mountain that they're on. And then Mersa Garrick is the want to be the wannabe hyper city.
I guess the only concern with that would be this planet presumably has like an airspace monitored by a civilization backed by a Vantech, so they could probably track where the ship drops us. We might want to just hike out instead.
I mean, I was again assuming that that's what we were doing, that we were getting the stuff from the Talon, and then sending the Talon up from its parking spot, and then we are walking.
Yeah, that's probably the best.
But again, I do want to do the meditation before we leave, because I don't want to get ganked, and I want to have as much information as possible before we start this adventure. And we're in a relatively safe spot.
Okay, so what then I'll say is, while Sullivan was out grabbing parts, you all went back to the ship. So you sort of have a say when he's like, I'm gonna put the ship in orbit. You're like, no.
Give us like 2 hours.
I mean, you probably have about 2 hours before he finds all the parts you need, even with a 21. He's essentially going through like pawn shops and like reconsignment stores that are here that people can like trade like a day worth of food to buy stuff from. He's just giving them actual money, which is like invaluable here, but yeah.
Oh, he's not just right.
Invaluable or valueless?
Invaluable, like no one has money here. You get paid in like
okay, so it is incredibly
it
useful.
is useful and worth way more, but like, you know, it's almost like a collectible here. Oh, a lot of times, because no one accepts, because it's a Vantech store credit, as a lot of these shops are working off of. They call it something different, but anyone who knows the system knows the system.
Yeah.
yeah. So, yeah, giving someone 5 gold for something that's worth 5 gold is like, oh my god, I got 5 gold today. I could probably trade that for like a few days worth of meals.
Yeah.
But yeah. But yeah. You all eventually end up on the ship. You have time. What is everyone up to?
Rage is going to send a message to Grace to see if there's any new information from talking to the scouting guild.
Speaking on that, as you get back, you do have a message waiting. This place does not have good signal. So when you get back on your ship and connect to something with a knuckle drive, immediately all your phones buzz and whir with all of your latest coupons and and social media posts and everything.
New Bleep Blurp video.
Yep. New Punji Wombas music video.
On Poob.
On Poob.
There is a creature underneath my desk.
Oh dear.
The creature.
So yeah, the message.
Yeah. I was looking for it, and it's not categorized because it's a singular message.
Yeah. Also, I'm realizing that still haven't done the dream for
You haven't
Rage.
slept since then.
I know.
I have it. I just haven't waited.
You just need us to sleep.
Yeah, it hasn't even been like 5 hours. It's been less than 5 hours.
I know. It just feels like it's been a month.
Yeah.
Because it has been.
Man. Where is it? There's your dream. There's the boons. Is it below the boons? Not below the boons.
Look at the bones.
Have your bones? I've taken them all. I have them in a jar.
Oh, are they currency here?
Yes. Yes. Dry bones are a currency. Not
The bones
wet one.
are their money?
Yeah.
I think you have made Rose very happy with this.
Brandon's gonna fucking kick me. I don't know
I'm
how.
trying to read. Message to right there you go. Okay. I didn't write this out improper, but it's
Stop kicking me.
they have agreed to an online meeting before anything goes forward. They simply want to know your intentions before they share any personal information. And Grace is setting up a meeting time, and she will let you know once there's actually a meeting to be had. And then she gives you a few options for like localized time. Sometime in the next like 3 to 5 days. You got this message like 4 or 5 hours ago.
Right? How does this fit in with the plan to incite revolution on this planet?
That's up to you. You can postpone it and like say that you can do it later, or
When in doubt, just
or try to fit it in at some point, but you don't know how long this plan is going to take. A global assault and reversal the fortunes of an entire civilization is a bit of a hearty stew to eat. So it's up to you.
I mean, that's up to you. You may not be around for that meeting, so I don't know if you want to commit to it yet.
I'm gonna need a lot more. What is it? Potions of enlarge to get this done quickly.
I don't think we're finding them here. We should have gone shopping somewhere else before we committed to this. We should have.
You went to the slums first, which honestly is what I would have chosen.
I wonder if we could just. They know we're here, so I don't think we can just leave. They're not gonna let us back in, but.
I mean, you can come to the slums as much as you want, but if you fly to the city, that might cause some issues directly for the
No,
slums.
I mean, like, just leave the planet, go to a different planet, buy shit, come back.
I mean, you can leave all you want to.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Just because this is gonna be a thing, we might want to actually get preparation for this. How much disposable income do we have that we're not attached to?
Uncertain.
Whatever is not going towards the
Whatever's
big ship.
in your inventory.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
How much do I have?
I
Okay.
mean, here's the thing. I'd feel better if we were prepared and we had some kind of equipment, because I know that they will, but I can just do whatever the fuck you guys want to do, because at this point I just want to smash their heads in.
Well, I think the immediate question is, what do we want to do?
Well, what are you asking for?
I don't know, Rage mentioned potions, and I'm like, is there literally any other things that we need that are not necessarily commodity we could get here? Do we need healing?
What
like,
could that be?
Can we get healing stims here? Like,
I mean, I was just
well, we have supposedly an underground rebellion to work with. Even if our faces are known, surely we can put some gold in their hands and say, hey, I'm sure you have a contact at the major cities. Can we get some healing potions? So if it's like basic resources like that, I wouldn't worry too much. I feel like we can make.
Also, if you're worrying about like doing this thing like in the next few hours, like that's not really on the table unless y'all do this alone.
no, I mean, I know, I'm not.
Y'all are waiting for a meeting with the rest of the actual group. They're you have a card and you're just waiting.
I figured days was the timeline.
If you have anything to do, I would do it. But if not, we can sort of just skip forward.
Is the meeting gonna be in the city?
It will be somewhere in Gondora.
So in the slums.
Yeah.
Maybe we should find an abandoned building or something to stake up in then, instead of going to find a cave to camp in.
Yeah?
Yeah, that probably makes more sense, huh?
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
Well, I guess I will just send back a message to Grace of availability uncertain. Because don't think
Because of stupid shit.
I mean,
he's never overthrown a Class B civilization. It could take a couple days. It could take a couple weeks. He doesn't know.
Yeah.
I mean, basically, you just need a connection to have, like, you know, and like an hour that you're not exploding things. So that should be possible at any point with the next few days. But
didn't we? Did we have? We moved this knackle drive from our previous ship to this ship, right?
Yes.
Was there like a shitty version on the ship already that we could take with us?
Like as an intermediary relay to the ship sort of deal?
Yeah, because
So
like if we're gonna like find an abandoned building to set up or something, we could like make it like a little like base.
there are microtized knuckle drives, but they're very expensive.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't
Hopefully
have a
the
relay, and there's probably
Rebellion
not
base
one.
has one, or not necessarily a micro one, but like access.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, Brandon,
then
I have a
just,
Yeah.
set up a time and hope for the best.
Okay, yeah.
before we commit to A, going on the ground, and B, do I even think it's a remote possibility that I could sense dark and light spots from space? Or do I have to be on the ground?
You have to be pretty close to whatever, like
Okay.
whatever it is. So like even being on the ground could give you nothing, even if unless the planet's really out of balance, it's hard to feel.
Okay.
That's like a within a certain amount of miles sort of.
Okay,
vibe.
but it's not like I can see 2 points of the planet and I can be like, oh yeah, there's a pillar of pain coming from that one.
Yeah, that's only on the planets that are like way out of whack.
Yeah.
Like mine.
Yes.
We'll
I
see,
can't wait
won't
to-
we?
I'm
Get
sorry
to-
for whatever I did to you.
I'm so excited for whatever you did to him. It'll be
I
hilarious.
don't. With the specific problem, I'm sort of envisioning now that I'm understanding the scope of things my planet to have. I don't know what you would have done. I feel like it's more like a cosmic unfortunate situation.
Cosmic
fucking knows
misfortune.
Who fucking knows what the Batutas are doing? Maybe they're dealing
You
with
probably
the same
like fucked up the
worse.
Faust because they collapsed in my lifetime.
Well,
Yeah.
Faust Pharmaceuticals.
Mhm.
Was that the only king keeping your economy afloat?
Well, if you would ask in character,
I will ask a character.
my moon used to be a research outpost, okay?
Alright.
And then the company went under. And then it's like, well, shit, we're here.
Yeah, where do you put a bunch of people that are associated with a company that no longer exists? Yes, you leave them.
Yeah, the logical answer is employ them elsewhere, but I guess, like, if you have...
No, if there's billions of people in your
Yeah,
employ,
there's billions of people, but who cares?
who cares about,
Yeah.
like, 4,000 people on a moon?
But, yeah, okay. So, if everyone can get what they need off the ship, we should try our best to find a nice abandoned building in a corner somewhere where there's not much foot traffic.
Yep.
now-
I mean...
Now I'm just imagining Rage walking out of the ship carrying just a sack of weaponry.
I mean, here's what I need. I need a safe spot to just be able to focus on stuff. It might be better if I'm on the planet to do it, honestly. I don't know.
Okay, then let's find a fucking empty building and we can get that for you.
Before you leave the ship, Rage, Grace responds back, I sort of figured that'd be your answer. I already said in 4 days' time. If I give you like a 5-hour window, do you think that'll work?
I think so.
Okay. But yeah,
Before we head out for good, does anybody think that we need any of the unused random shit that we have? Like, do we need a circlet of telepathy? Does anybody want the boots of elven kind? I could take them, but
Oh, I thought you already had them.
no, I was leaving it up to the masses because I mean I'm plenty sneaky enough. I could always be sneaky.
Well,
I'm
let me
not
look
very
in the storage
sneaky.
closet, aka Rose is looking in the fucking,
Yeah, everybody
Hey,
look at the group inventory. Do you think we need a scroll of tree stride?
I don't exactly think the boots are
Yes,
gonna fit.
I
me.
actually looked at that beforehand, I think a Stroll of Tree Stride is a great back pocket pull if we learn that, like, the Batuta family residence has, like, an oak tree in the back or something. Because,
I
like, this
mean-
is, like, a fucked up desert planet as a sign of wealth if they have, like, a big tree or something.
I mean, yeah, it seems to be a fucked up, like, mountainous planet, so...
You know what? I'll take the slippers of spider climbing.
Okay, those are attunement.
I mean, I have one item.
You have,
So
you have,
that's
okay,
fine.
yeah,
Or
do
2
it.
items. Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
get that, girl.
That's fucking that's sick.
Yeah, if nobody else wants them, I'll take the Boots of Elvenkind and be double stealthy.
Oh, I'm gonna have fun with these fucking boots. I didn't realize we
I
had
was
these.
so confused. I was like, we have so much shit. I'm in the shared inventory for last campaign.
Oh. We have so much shit and it's all magic. None of it's technology. It's
That's
so weird.
crazy. There's some fucking legendary items in here.
There's like 3 vestiges of divergence that we haven't used.
That's true. Oh my god, fucking spider climbing
it's
cave.
funny.
Let's go.
So my bookmarks, I have it in the same spot. I recently swapped browsers,
Uh-huh.
but I forgot to update my bookmarks, so I've just been like doing them as I realize. So in the same exact spot that I have my new campaign 3 shared doc was the campaign 2 shared doc.
We have so much shit. Yeah, you had a castle full of shit.
Yeah, we did have a castle full of shit.
Oh god, we need a castle. Can we take it to Batuta?
We're working on it, Rose. We just need like 2 million more credits and we got it.
No, but we
Yeah.
need a home.
Howl's Moving Castle.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
I
is-
hate that. I hate that multi-layered joke. You bastard.
What is a spaceship if not a mobile castle?
No, it wasn't just that.
No, it's also a woo woo woo.
Yeah,
I know.
woo.
I know.
Two of you could have woo.
There are
Technically
times
all.
there are times where I regret the character choice that I made.
A woo woo
Is
woo?
this one of them?
I will grab especially because I have the what's it called? I have those like super goggles or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the Gem of Seeing.
Oh, that could be fucked up. Yeah, you have the
To get-
full band goggles.
Yeah, so I'll take the Gem of Seeing attunement. 3 charges gets 1d3 charges back at dawn each day for True Sight.
Yep.
To try and
Pumpkin!
find some invisible force users that I'm sure we will come across.
Yeah.
Cat!
I wish I could just have the like force sense thing up at all times, because that's just constantly what my concentration is.
It's really nice on I think that's one of the at-will invocations you can get on Warlock is Detect Magic.
Yeah.
Why is my cat screaming?
Oh yeah, as you gather things from the ship. Eventually,
Create an item for this.
eventually you send the ship into space, so it'll be safe from what they call peelers.
Yeah, I'll load up like 3 days of like non-perishable food, like cans of shit,
Okay.
and hope they
Remind me-
contact us within 3 days.
Yeah.
Remind me, the which battle dress armor? That's 14 plus 1?
Oh,
Or am I
It
misunderstanding?
is.
I wish I could fucking wear it. I'm so mad.
We'd have to. Let's go. It was
Just
posted
just take
before,
medium
right?
armor next time you get a.
Yeah.
Well, she'd have to take
Yeah.
light first before she could even take medium.
Was that true?
Yeah, I don't have.
You can't
Mm.
take like the feat that gives you medium armor proficiency if you're not proficient in light armor.
Ah.
No,
That's like the
No,
prereq.
I want that so bad. I just can't fucking wear it. Also, I think it's worse than my fucking my nano armor, anyways.
The
except that-
AC is not while you wear it.
Also,
Honestly,
it
it's
would
the
be,
aesthetic is why she wears it.
if you had medium armor mastery.
Weren't we saying it was like equivalent to like breastplate? Is that what it was?
I'm looking right now.
Because yeah, it's not
You know,
listed on the actual item itself.
I have resistance to radiant damage. I don't think that's come up once.
No.
Radiant damage is a rare damage type, so yeah.
Yeah.
It'll come up if I
haven't
hit you.
I haven't gotten
We
to
just-
it yet. Also,
We just used it a lot last campaign because, you know, we were fighting the god of the sun.
Yeah, we did end up
That
fighting
happens,
Pelor.
though.
It happens at the last possible second.
Sometimes you just gotta put the god of the sun in a war tribunal.
Yes. The armor is 14 plus 1 plus max of 2 from your deck.
So
Okay,
sometimes you realize as you're about to make a killing blow that the guy you're about to destroy is not actually the villain.
So you would be using an attunement slot for
Minus 1 AC from what I
17
currently
AC.
got.
So minus 1 AC, but plus necrotic resistance is
Yeah.
what you would be doing it for.
Which we have been seeing a lot.
Yeah, it's.
Have we?
I mean, that's what dark force powers is like. It's either necrotic or like force or.
Oh,
lightning.
that's true.
Those are
We
the-
are about to fight an evil Jedi, so
At least
it might
one.
specifically be useful for this encounter. Okay, in that case, I think it's worth wearing for the
And
moment.
also, the last time we fought an evil force user was in-game literally 2 days ago, and she definitely did a lot of necrotic damage, and she definitely fucked up Rage.
As someone who uses dark force powers,
Well,
I
she
do a
was-
lot of necrotic damage.
She was like cursed. I was taking all that to be like weird, like cursed magic shit.
If I remember correctly, it also is a very stylish garb.
Yes.
It is.
Yeah, I can use that.
Real sweaty.
You're
I think it's worth it for now, for sure.
It can be washed.
Casey, if you care about that much, we can dry clean it.
Eh.
Fun fact, they call it dry cleaning not because it's actually dry, it's because there's no water used in the process.
It's all chemicals.
It's all
Yeah,
chemicals.
so the more accurate would be anhydrous cleaning, but nobody understands what the word anhydrous means unless they've taken a chemistry class.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, people manage to get into a panic over there's H2O in
Yeah.
everything you drink. Everyone that comes in encounter with it will die. And it's like, yeah, it's fucking water. People are like,
acute
Yeah, but
H2O
when you use the magic numbers and letters, it sounds scary.
acute H2O inhalation has an 80% fatality rate or something like
Yeah.
that. And it's like, yeah, that's called
And it-
drowning.
And if Penn and Teller is telling you these things, you should believe them. When have Penn and Teller ever tricked the general public?
When have they
I mean,
not?
they are
That's the
magicians, so their job is kind of tricking everyone.
Yeah.
That is.
I know that was the point.
What is the
I
gem
know.
of seeing? What does it look like? Is it just like a gem that casts a spell, or is it like
It's literally like a cut gemstone set in, or it's 2 cut diamonds or like zircon in a little cage, so it looks like a little eyepiece or like a If you stood it up, it looks sort of hourglass shape. There's like a brass frame holding the two gem together.
True seeing up to 3 times per day, depending on how lucky you are with rerolls. I'd say that's at least very rare, yeah?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, base item,
I
attunement.
have just seen, I think, the most obvious fool in their money or soon parted ad I've ever seen.
Oh.
I'm not gonna say what the company was, but their whole premise appears to be stock future investing, but the futures you're investing in are like number of hurricanes to hit the US or number of people who are gonna die.
You're just fucking betting on the future, but like actually.
Yes.
That's
So
I mean, again, that's a very common thing that people do, though. Like,
for the sake of knowing what the item actually does, do you just gain true sight for 10 minutes, or is it the true seeing spell?
I think it's you gain true sight for 10 minutes.
Okay. So I do not need to add the spell to it. It is just charges.
if you want a rabbit hole, I've linked to something.
And I will unattune from the Staff of Good Harvest.
Okay.
I have a feeling there's no harvest to be had here.
Not yet, but someday.
God, I hate this website.
Which website?
The one I linked in chat.
Why are you on it? Stop being on that.
Because this is the first time I've ever actually gone on it, and I actually wanted to see what the options were, and it's fucking horrendous.
Yeah, it's designed.
Why is there a 3 million volume on Will Jesus Return in 2025?
Because people are insane, and this is, again, fools and their money are easily parted.
This is real money.
Yeah. I was watching
the Gem of Seeing is a real item.
Oh, hey!
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
I don't have to make it. and it you're right, it is not the spell. You just, for 10 minutes, have true sight out to 120 feet.
Yeah.
Pretty good. But also, yeah, Rose, I was watching a CoffeeZilla video the other day about people. There's a thing now where you can bet against your bills.
Yeah, you were talking about that.
Yeah,
That's
so you can bet against money that you owe. Like, it's not even that you don't have that money. You owe that money. So
what are you betting?
I don't know. I don't understand betting just as a rule.
Well,
and
typically,
then...
you're betting on an outcome. What is the outcome? Is the outcome I don't pay my
think
bills?
the outcome is massive debt.
That is correct.
Also, that's imagine that with like black leather, like overlaid as a breast piece.
Okay. So, pretty good.
Yeah.
It's crazy. People are like, Taylor Swift pregnant in 2025?
Who gives a shit?
Apparently, to people, $2 million worth. $2 million worth of people.
Let's move on from illicit gambling.
All right. All right. I forgot that I still have that. That's gonna come in
Are you
handy.
talking about Polymarket?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That was what Rose was talking about, yeah. What in the actual hell?
People just want to gamble.
If you give me $2 million, I'll spend it. I promise.
If you give me $2 million, I'll spend half of it and put the other half in a trust.
I mean, that is correct, but like...
And part of it will be spent on this fucking fat thing under my desk.
Hey, leave him alone.
we learned today, internet, that I bought him a large cat harness, when he was still growing. He is too big for the large cat harness. We are going to have to buy a medium dog harness for the cat.
He's just a big boy.
He is a big boy.
He's not even fat.
Also, last note before I cannot physically open my front door right now.
Oh yeah, because it's covered in snow.
And I mean that's just because it's shoveled every day. That's just from the past 12 hours.
Does you live in the hellscape? I'm sorry.
Oh well, no. Technically, the bottom layers of hell are cold, so
yeah.
I was gonna be pedantic.
I don't know what sin I've committed, but I really am sorry.
I believe the cold layer is wrath.
I don't get that angry. I'm angry for good reasons. I'm angry for good reasons.
I don't think if there is a Christian God, I don't think that they care what reasons that you're angry for.
And also, I'm pretty sure whatever deity there is or is not following Dante Alighieri's acid trip.
You mean his fucking fanfiction?
Fanfic where he's cool?
Self-insert fanfiction.
By the way, I did take my ADD meds, so...
I'm just on NyQuil.
Yeah, I'm just trying to move things along. But, yeah, you all get... I don't know what you all were trying to do, but you get it done. I don't know, I guess.
We were picking stuff to take from the ship so that we can boot the ship to orbit and then go find an abandoned building that is not ideally full of drug addicts. And
I know what you were doing. I just trying to move on.
Oh, okay. I thought that was a legitimate exclamation.
Brandon, I'm giving you full permission. You can just yell in the chat and just say, "We're going," and I will stop talking. Because that may be the only way that we can proceed.
Somebody roll me a investigation or a perception check to find
I can perceive.
Run down building.
Perceive.
I will do investigation.
Okay.
Fuck.
Nat 1 perceive. No, perceive shit.
Casey gets tired of looking and walks into a shared domicile of about 4 families. They panic and start throwing things at you as you run away.
Okay.
Sullivan, what'd you get?
14.
14. Okay. You all don't find a place that's fully uninhabited. Basically what you find with the 14 is somebody's neighbor died and they sort of just connected the house to the next house over. But they don't actually use the space, they just wanted the biggest house on the street. So for a gold, yeah, you can just, it's like a little 2-story flat.
Cool.
With like a roof patio. They were like, it was the nicest house in town. I just wanted to say I owned it. And no one stopped me, so.
Well, yeah, the only person who could stop you is dead.
But, yeah, so. You hand them 3 gold and you get a house for 3 days. For a place that produces a shit ton of gold, this place is in desperate need.
I'll pay out the 3 gold.
Okay.
'Cause I've got lots to spare.
But yeah, you have your little 2-story, like 3-bedroom house. It's pretty run down. No one's seemingly lived in it in probably a couple of years. You do find some like very dry, like iguana bones in here. So you can spend your time generally cleaning it out so that it's more livable, or you can just fucking leave it alone, and it's up to your role play.
It will be clean.
I'll just sweep the general dust, but I won't like make it shine.
Yeah.
I don't care if you can eat off the floor.
I'll put some effort in because I'm still prissy when it comes to the end of the
Yeah.
day.
I just realized that cleaning with force powers would be so fucking sick. You could just
That'd be right back.
if you're
Yeah.
really good at it, you could just force push all the dust. Like
Honestly, that's probably what you'd do. Yeah.
That's one way to practice.
And if you're really bad, you can throw all of the china at the wall as you do so as well. So you know what, Casey? Give me an ability check.
Oh God.
What are you doing? Inspiration.
Oh no, that one!
Let's go.
A
was 8, but I don't
cantankerous
think that
clatter as the table and everything on it also slides across the room and slams into the side wall. No one comes to investigate, but
I didn't think so.
now the place is dusty and covered in glass
Fuck.
or terracotta. So
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's more manageable.
I don't know what's up with you lately, but I think you need some assistance in whatever you're about to do. I'm gonna tap my forehead, pull away. There's like a small mote of starlight, and I'll flick it over. Inspiration.
okay.
All right. Is this an inspiration I can use now, or is it just
Our bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
So
It is a bardic inspiration.
I have to use it within the next like 10 minutes?
You have an hour.
Yeah, an hour.
I'm gonna keep it because I think I'm gonna do the fucking thing where I concentrate on stuff.
Okay. So
You know, meditation. That thing.
The place is relatively dusted. That's exactly what happens after I dust every time. So
Yeah, also I rolled that, it's not correct. I just had it in my hand.
yeah. You could pick a room if you wish to meditate. I don't know what you're meditating on exactly, but
I mean, I just want to see, now that I've met VO, I just want to know if I can fucking remember shit. That's gotta be some amount of, like, of the bar of things that declassifies information from your own brain. That's gotta be high up there, right?
Well, so it was locked away by, like, a chemical barrier. Now it's just locked behind trauma, so.
Okay, but we can fix that.
Okay,
so I would say give me just a straight intelligence check rather than a meditation.
Intelligence check. Fuck.
Sorry,
Okay.
I missed a few minutes. So cleaned out, and now Casey is doing.
And now I'm doing therapy.
Yeah.
Okay, the meditation stuff. Got it.
Okay. 15 plus 1. 16.
Okay.
Therapy.
Okay. Not using the inspiration. It's a choice.
I mean, fuck it. Well, if I use the inspiration, do I have to use the new thing?
It's a plus. It's like a D8 plus to your.
Oh, it's a D8. I forgot how bard. I played a bard for fucking 3 years.
You did.
You did.
There you go. 20.
21.
Come on. Some memories of VO do come back.
Okay.
You remember running missions with Theo.
Okay.
Theo is Theo is one of the other the four graduates you included.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm going to send you their code phrase, so you can share as you wish. Pure backstory.
Fucking. That's concerning. That's very concerning. That's not great. That's really not good. Okay.
You remember being sent out on missions. With the 21, you actually remember all of the names of the places that you were in these points of interest. These are not the only ones. These are just the ones that were stored permanently.
Okay.
You're not sure why they were stored permanently, but for the most part, Vio and the two others were with you on these missions.
Okay.
These were sort of your graduation. Now you get to actually work for the company.
Okay.
But
These are grad presents.
No, you all got the job, and these are your first assignment.
You all got the job instead of getting killed.
You all got the job and stood atop the corpses of 600 children your age.
Yeah.
Or roughly 600. Dojo 783 was these are not in chronological order.
Okay.
These seem to be in the order doesn't seem to add up really for why they were saved that way. It just might be how the system categorized them based on the telemetry data for some reason.
Okay.
But as you're sitting there working through this mental block of past trauma and issue, you were here. You do remember being here. It's still hazy. But you were part of this collective and decisive breakdown of this society.
Okay.
And I can share the other names of everything. I'll copy these down and put them down. Point of interest B is Bonsharda in the Gruston Sphere. Point C is Hubris in the Ouroboros Nebula. Point D is Musonian in the Naraz-Kahas the Expanse. Point E is Capella 327 in the Hornet's Nest Belt. Point of interest F is Escobar 10 in the Red Silver Cloud.
That sounds sick.
Point G is Lumascanti in the Firefly Nursery.
That also sounds sick.
Point H is Novafi in the Skyfire Luminescence. And point I is Leave It Alone in M36 Collapse. Leave It Alone,
Leave It Alone? Okay. What? Is that the name of a planet?
I will read you the small blurb because there's not really any information on this place. Whatever the original name of this planet was lost some 1,200 years ago when a micro black hole wandered through its upper sector of its northern hemisphere, wiping out out its existence and leaving an incredibly difficult to navigate debris field. And a planet that has been untouched by the rest of the galaxy from that time. Whatever's down there really isn't worth the value of a ship or its crew. Nobody's ever reported a solid scrap run or anything of value, so it's best to leave it alone.
Okay. So there's clearly something of value there. All right.
Also, you're muted, Maddie. You're coming through my mic.
Oh, well. What was point B, D, and H?
I'm copying them down.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Yeah. But you all were all involved to some degree with all of these. You remember them being very calculating in their cruelty. You remember them.
VO specifically, or all of them?
VO, yeah.
Okay.
The others you don't quite remember. You may have to experience something of them to have a
fair.
Have a kernel. But I'm gonna just put this text. But everything they did had a purpose. Everything that they did seemed to be to advance themselves. And even when they failed, that seemed to be sort of part of their plan. You remember them getting caught at one point in a sticky situation on one of your missions, and they just sort of rolled with it enough that it let you all get into position to finish off the horrid situation they were in, and then they just left unscathed.
Okay.
They're sort of the tactician, combat wise.
Okay. Interesting.
I wonder if they have any sort of predictive abilities.
That's a good question. Do I have any specifics on like techniques that they like to use, or is this just?
They weren't the most potent force user of the group when you all last were together. But that seems to have certainly changed. They preferred their extra long dueling saber that they had.
Okay.
To anything else.
Okay.
Yeah, all of the benefits of a great sword with a slightly curved, shielded hilt for all of those quick turning duelist movements that you couldn't do with a great sword. But the fact that photon weaponry does not have much weight to it. It does still have some weight, but not much.
And how? So everything here happened. You said 14 years ago, 15 years ago.
But these were all things that happened.
I'm just trying to figure out how. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how long it's been since I've seen any.
I would say, because I don't remember how old you are.
I don't think I ever gave you an age. So.
I don't think so. But I would say, like 10 to 12 years ago.
Okay.
If you're like 25, 26, if you're less than that, then
no. I was honestly thinking more like 28.
Okay. Then probably 14 or 15 years ago.
Okay.
Let's But yes, you vaguely remember the other two. And they're with the 21, they're more one's like one's good at gathering things required, and the other's good at playing politics. But you don't really remember who is who.
Do I remember what I was good at?
You don't, but hey, baby boy, no.
Cat.
Oh. Maddie.
What did he do?
He's pulling the feathers off your mystery.
Oh! Little bastard!
He was standing on it, pulling the feathers off.
For everyone here,
I'm gonna skin
the
you.
cat has gone and done something and has distracted our.
Yes, apologies. Maddie has like a
glove.
Like a little fancy glove, and the cat was like, "Ooh, it has feathers on it. I'm going to pin it down and defeather it." He only got one before I stopped.
Abandoned.
Better than degloving the feather.
How would you deglove a feather?
I was making a joke about how degloving something is generally really bad.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, yeah, that is true.
Anyways, I don't remember what I was good at.
I would say not yet, no.
Okay.
Your memories of what you did are far weaker than anything else.
That's absolutely valid. So I remember the names of all the places. Do I remember the general incidents, or is that also just kind of...
That's something you can look up. I can go through them all, but
yeah, I'm not going to worry about that right now. I was just wondering if that was something.
I've got several paragraphs for each. I wrote them all on the plane.
Okay.
I was telling Matt
Hell yeah.
because of plane rides, I added just shy of 7,000 words to my notes.
Hell yeah.
So just a little bit of an advancement. See. Yeah, I'm now at 74 pages of stuff. Which most of it's like just like a thought written down, so like oh, thing happened. Like not even using correct.
Yeah. Also, one last question. Would Casey clue in that tag theme was... I'll just type it.
But
oh dear.
How she does that. Yeah, you all have a house to yourself. No one really pays you much attention. People here don't tend to look you in the eye, especially if you're not. Because everybody, and I mean everybody, is wearing like jumpsuits or mechanic suits, or has half of a jumpsuit tied around their waist, and are wearing it like halvesies.
Casey would come out of her meditation session. Alright, well, I remember a couple things. He's an asshole. Like, he's a big asshole. He's just cruel. But he's cruel for a reason. And, he typically has everything planned out, even if it looks like he doesn't. So.
That lines up with, what happened earlier, so.
Yeah, I don't think he was expecting the coat thing, but I honestly don't know, because there's times where he's even fooled me.
The coat thing?
Oh, he, I don't know what the fuck Sullivan did, but he threw a coat on him, and he couldn't move. And that's how I was able to just start wailing on him. With a saber.
Well, I feel like he's gonna be on the lookout for that trick next time, so I'm not sure to be as
Probably.
efficient.
But I still don't know if he was expecting it to begin with, because. But again, I don't know. He's a good actor. Kinda.
Who can say? Also, I mean, if you had got him once, you might get him again. I would say just wait till he's distracted and try the coat on him again. That'd be funny.
I gotta say, it was very entertaining. So, he also, from when I last remember, I mean, it's been a couple of years. It's been about 14 years, but he really, really, really liked to use his dueling saber, but I didn't see him with it at all. So,
doesn't mean he doesn't have it.
No. But maybe we can get him into potentially using more physical attacks, if that's something that we're more confident with.
How do you feel about one-on-one combat, Casey?
In terms of against that guy?
Against anybody. I don't really see you engaging solo very often.
I mean, I can do it. It's just it feels like something I've done too much. So I'm trying to pull back from it, if that makes sense.
No.
I like the group working together thing. That's really vibing with me. It's making me feel better than murdering the fuck out of somebody.
Yeah.
I did figure out what VO stands for, though, which is interesting.
What does it stand for?
Fucking violence optimized.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, nobody ever accused the Vantexians of being creative.
Apparently
So then
not.
what were you?
I have no idea.
PM, maybe? Purple maximized?
Fucking PM would be.
LR, lightning rod?
Yeah. I mean, those are all sick, but I have no idea. I've got vague ideas. I've got more ideas on what they've done than anything I've done, which is,
I got it. OA, overly anxious.
Yes. 100%. Exactly how I am right now. What the fuck are we doing?
Well, I'm making some adjustments to this little fucker as I begin
Okay,
working
what
on
are
rape.
What are you doing?
Installing a camera on this guy.
Why?
That is an amazing question.
So we're recording us taking out the Batutas?
And everything else we do on this planet, yes.
Why?
This is going to be my next question.
Listen, Rage. There is a perfectly good opportunity before us all. When this is all said and done, Avantex is going to want our heads on a silver platter. Now, how quickly will they be able to act on it? Who knows? But regardless, I imagine this VO fella is in communication with his compatriots. They know Casey's here, and whenever the Batutas fall, they will know who have done it. So we may as well capitalize on their resentment of us. I'm going to put together a documentary on this revolution, and we're going to use it to spread the name of Typhon. Anyone looking to hire an organization capable of overthrowing a Class B slaver civilization? We're your people.
All right.
I'm oddly okay with this, only because I think I've finally reached the conclusion that I'm never going to be able to live a quiet life. So we might as fucking well.
As for the exact release date of this, we probably want to finish a couple things before we do that, just to kind of reduce the size of the mark on our backs. I know one of our destinations that we were sort of like following along the points on, that we might want to
So then
expedite
I'll
after
level
this,
with you on this.
is my planet in a Vantex space, so we'll probably want to knock that out quite quickly after.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. I remember all of the names of the places now, so we can do some research on them before we go.
I
But
mean,
yeah, I've been doing some thinking on this, and if we intend to go there, we probably want to do it immediately after this. Otherwise, our opportunity to go to a Vantexian space will be very limited.
Mm.
I'm still. I understand using this as a avenue for this. Wouldn't the deed alone speak to it, rather than having, a
Feel
fully recorded documentary?
otherwise
I've
known
noticed?
as
The deed alone
evidence.
will not speak to it because Avantex will do everything they can to suppress that they were even involved in this situation to begin with.
So, but I mean, to be fair, we would need evidence on film that it was Evantex involved and that we didn't just roll up and try and overthrow A Class B.
I mean, we're overthrowing a family that directly worked
To be
for Vantex.
clear, that is irrelevant. The deed is overthrowing a Class B civilization. That is the merit our organization would have, and the merit people would be hiring us off of. Avantex being involved just sort of elevates the deed itself. But the actual work itself of us being responsible for this rebellion being successful is the deed of success that will hopefully lead to some very fruitful work in the future.
I don't know what kind of clients you are seeking, but I don't necessarily know I want to associate with them, but...
Well, the first that comes to mind, especially if we can find definitive proof of Avantex's involvement, we might get some quite hefty contracts from Unitar itself. I'm sure they have other Avantexian targets they would love to have hit.
I mean, it would open up contracts with pretty much all of the other Class A civs.
Or Class B that have problems that they want dealt with themselves. Class C that are looking to make avenues for themselves to be larger and bigger.
I was also thinking other people within Avantex that not necessarily approve of our work,
Sure,
but
maybe
if they
even
don't want
Avantex.
to-
It's like, hey, fuck it. They were able to do this to us. Maybe they could do it to someone else. Really, the point of all of this is to make us known.
Oh, I
As
don't
for
see how
the
we can't
request
be.
we receive after the fact, we can filter through that.
That's fair. However, just as a counterpoint, if we show that we can overthrow a Class B civ, that also does paint us a bit as a target for any other Class B civs, because if they know we can overthrow them, or one of them, then
Well,
what's to
to
stop
be
us
clear-
from being hired to overthrow one of them?
While that is true, to be clear, this is a very unique situation where literally killing one family will topple the entirety of a Class B civilization.
Mm.
That situation will not be replicable anywhere else in this galaxy. Most Class B civilizations will be actual Class B civilizations with a leadership structure that will just fill in the gaps afterwards.
Do I know if that's true or not, Brandon?
I mean, for the most part, yes, it should be the case. Only sort of despotic or, very corrupt system that would leave them vulnerable to something so simple as kill the people at the top because they're invincible.
I mean,
No.
it does work out.
The beauty of framing this as a documentary is we can paint a very clear narrative on the moral standing we have to do the work we're doing, the atrocities committed on this planet to the people living here. People will love us.
Well, okay,
I'm glad
that you added the providing moral context, because I was going to point out that just showing the act itself would either get us work or would make us unilaterally hunted across the system because we are a dangerous threat to all law and order.
Well, I mean, that's half of filmmaking, though, right? Is, you actually have the evidence, but presenting it in a way that makes you look good.
Fair
It's
enough.
all
That
in
being
how you
said-
spin it.
Yeah, that being said, we need to find...
Look, we're
You know what,
all
this
going to
is-
be quite represented in this documentary. There will be preliminary screenings. Everyone will get their yay or nays. Don't worry.
Good. Also,
I'm glad that you assume we're going to survive this, by the way.
It's optimism. Also, Sullivan, I would like to reserve the right to oversee any more modifications that you do to Grape.
Why is that?
Because one of us has worked on junk droids before, and the other one hasn't.
Yes, it'd be me who is actually proficient in droid smithing tools, I presume.
Fair. I was more referring to my mechanical expertise, but...
I'm specialized in droids themselves. That's why AP9 is running, after he was unfortunately destroyed as AP8.
I was what?
He's gone in space now. We don't have to worry about him.
You did what to me?
That's the same voice that context. That's the same voice Brandon uses whenever I say something stupid to the cat, and that is objectively true.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, well, you can't be very manly if you have no testicles, and he's like, you did what to me?
What to me? I was not told about this.
And the manliest creature is currently under my desk playing with a ribbon.
Of course.
But I mean, yeah, if you want to broadcast this to the world, I don't give a fuck anymore. I really don't. I'm tired.
We'll have to decide what we want to actually share, because it might not be wise revealing that one of our members is an Avantexian assassin with loads and loads of money in her body.
That's fair.
That's fair. I would also like to counter that perhaps we don't reveal certain other aspects of other members of the team, because perhaps that
You
is
scared that people will learn you're a werewolf?
No, I'm scared that the wrong person's going to learn about it, because I know for a fact that there are people who have very violent opinions on shapeshifters, people with curses.
Look, I'll be able to edit however we want. Look, just make some preliminary notes about how you want to be viewed, and I'll make sure to work that into the documentary.
Also, I feel like no
we-
matter how we edit this, there's going to be some weird-ass expert that's going to be like, I know exactly. Whether people listen to this person or not, I don't know. But
Well, yeah, I
no
mean,
one's going to know the exact tells.
It's just a matter of making sure that is as few and far between as possible for as many of us as we can make it.
Are we also forgetting that I am currently the only known member of whatever species I am?
Well, that could help you.
Yeah, because my intention is to leave essentially as a tagline at the end of the documentary, like an email address for people to be able to reach out for jobs that they would like done, that we can have Owen filter through the shit and find actual good work.
Do you know what these
We can have Owen filter out to be like, hey, why does your barbarian look exactly like me? Who knows?
Or
Why
what?
does your barbarian sound like he's from so and so when he should have this voice? And, that could work.
I just hope we get a go. You know what? I hope we get a high review. Because getting a low review is gonna suck.
Well, you're always gonna have people leaving 1 star.
I know, but like
you want to get the
I want it to get lost in like all the other fucking movies that are coming out. There's gotta be
on Rotten.
It'll be bond.
What rating on Rotten
that I have
Bananas do you
access
want?
to.
Which channels are you talking about?
Well, the channels that I've been using all my life to spread my fake cult.
I forgot about that.
I have
I
quite
don't know
a
how
bit
you
of
could.
experience with broadcasting. I have direct hookups with certain areas to begin spreading the documentary. What happens after that will really depend on how
many of your
compelling we are,
distributors
I
are
suppose.
based in Advantex?
And how many of them want to talk to a grifting conman?
My defining
that
characteristic
one, I think
when I
they
met
want to.
Sullivan that really cemented who he was wasn't he?
Well, while I am based within Advantex, not all of my distributors are in Advantex. I actually preferred people outside of Advantex because I preferred receiving gold instead of Advantex store credit.
Oh yeah, no, I got fucking store credit. It's worthless.
It's
Correct.
not worthless. You just have to partake in the system to get merits.
It's it's worthless outside the Aventex.
Right.
I believe that is
Yeah.
the only currency that cannot be used anywhere other than where it is set up.
And up until about an hour
most
ago,
of my distributors would be in non-Avantexian areas.
That's good. But yeah, up until about an hour ago, I was like, I'm never going back there. So
Now, I have not reached out to any of them in a few months, so I'm not sure how many of those relationships have soured, but
aren't you presumed dead?
probably.
I'm sorry. You've been in contact, or you only left your grifting pastoral position a few months ago.
Have you not seen the rolling bank account that he has on his wall that's just going down?
Yeah, I
constantly?
think when we all met, how long ago was that at this point?
I mean, like,
I think about a month.
yeah.
By the way,
about a month.
I just imagine that Sullivan has a permanent screen of his bank account just on his wall in his room.
So, if we met all about a month ago, I was getting on that star line, attempting to begin heading towards the frozen expanse, where I was searching for answers. It would have been a few weeks before that at most that I left home, so not even 2 months.
It's been a really fucking long month.
It's
That
been a
is
very
true.
long month.
It's felt much longer.
Didn't you say you were in the field of artifact collecting? Have you been meaning to tell me? Are you meaning to tell me that you were only just getting into it? Or was that a side hobby?
Artifact collecting is a hobby, but it was also the front for what Strife Industries brought in, whereas on the back end I was receiving donations from my cult. It was a way to legitimize the money. It is all very simple stuff. I would assume you were on the up and up on this, Rage.
Apparently not.
Very basic fraud.
Yeah, I don't exactly deal in fraud. Mostly murder, war crimes, blunt force
Well, we all have
trauma.
our strengths. That's why we work so well together.
So you haven't contacted any of your former coalition at all?
No, I'm content to let them think I'm dead, so that when I show up, I feel a lot better when I kill them. Since they're stealing from me.
Fair.
If they know I'm coming, they might vacate.
I get
Or
that.
they might shore up their defenses. Who knows?
Yeah.
They're all fucking idiots, so.
So it sounds like you left on poor terms.
Well, to paint a very blunt picture, they were a bunch of low-life gangsters that I have employed to run my side of the moon on my behalf. And in my absence, they clearly heard news of the Starliner crash, assumed I was dead, and are having a party of it.
I'm sorry, I can't get over its very basic fraud.
Or
But
aside from the documentary, do you have any ideas on how to actually approach killing the Bushido family, or are we just gonna fucking walk in there? Because I don't think that's a good idea.
So this will come down to our meeting. What resources we have access to.
How do we get into the fucking building?
We might have to. Whether or not we're thinking we're going to rely on assassinations, whether or not we think we can scrape up enough of a force to essentially do an actual assault on the compound, where then we sneak in the chaos and try to hit our targets.
So, we do still have Rhea's gauntlet, correct?
It has to be repaired.
The one that's connected to the crash drives?
Yeah.
It is not connected to the crash drives.
It was connected to the singular one.
It is connected to her ship, which I believe she ordered to have that crash drive launched, but the gauntlet is damaged, and given that she left without the gauntlet, I'm imagining she probably unpaired that device.
And also, you know, we don't have it. It's on the ship, and the ship is.
I mean, you would
the
say you
gauntlets
took
I
it
definitely
with you,
have.
but
It's in
yeah.
my bag holding.
Oh yeah, by holding it.
Also, if we use a
tiny
crash
item.
drive against these people, there's gonna be a ton of
Yeah, that will be
casualties that are
poor
not
for
them.
the documentary.
And also, I would just like to
It will paint us
remind
as
you of
war
my.
criminals rather than brave liberators.
I would like to remind you of my personal feelings on crash drives. So
I'm aware. That being said, they are effective.
They are effective, but I'd really like to not kill any more innocent people than I already have in my life, which is a lot.
I'm against.
You really don't have to keep stressing how much innocent lives you've taken. We understand.
No, I'm doing it more for my own self, so that I fucking remember that I'm a piece of shit.
I would argue that you didn't necessarily have the most control over that, but
that's fair.
We can't assume that.
We can't assume a lot of. We can't assume a lot of things.
Maybe she was
Mr.
a fully
Fraudster.
willing participant. She might have loved what she did.
I still don't know if that morally acquits me, but I genuinely I don't.
What if you were like a mind-controlled slave? 100% would morally acquit you. Yes.
I mean, I feel bad, so I don't know what that means.
You can certainly
then.
feel bad, but if the situation is literally you were a mind-controlled puppet, I think you're in the clear.
Then why do I feel bad?
You were a bloodthirsty monster that loved to kill people, and the fake persona is the one that won out in the end. Then yeah, you have some making up to do, I think.
Casey, I can answer that. You feel bad because you have a sense of compassion, and even though you could not have stopped it, you regret that it happened.
Wait, did we ever learn why? Wait, hold on. I've just realized how fucked up our situation is. Can they activate you?
I have no idea.
Like, could VO be like, in a crucial moment of the battle, hey, wake up, and then you're on his side?
I don't think
Orange Monkey Eagle. Wow.
I don't think that was ever.
I would assume that if he could, it would have had something to do with the little fried chip in their brain.
Not necessarily if they have just like.
If it's like
words or whatever, I don't know.
We don't know how the procedure or process was done of making these soldiers. If it was all like this. I still don't fully understand it, but
A
this.
good amount of it was psychological, I'll tell you that.
I won't even
Like
say.
just
I
wearing
wasn't
you
even
down.
thinking psychological, but if it was like at any point conducted by this weird magic they use, it might literally be like a code word to activate like a spell.
Could do. In that case,
Kill me.
yeah, I mean, Casey, how do you feel about your odds in hand-to-hand versus me?
If I'm full power, pretty
Actually,
good.
that's a good point. Actually, hold on. I've done this once before. Casey, remove
What?
any magic items from your person.
Okay.
And make
I
sure
will.
you don't have any protective spells on you. If
I
there
have-
is some sort of magical something on you that will trigger this in the future, I might be able to remove it.
That's an idea.
I feel like
It
knowing
could also
where...
just kill me, but
It
we'll
could
see.
also just kill her, and I feel like knowing the locus of it was beneficial in the last instance.
Yeah, I think if you just suck on my being, that I don't like that. I don't care for that.
What, like I might accidentally eat your soul or something? I don't
Yeah.
think I can do that, but
I
I
don't
suppose
think
it
you
is a
can.
concern.
I
don't
don't
know.
want to test that because Sullivan, I'll level with you. Our little encounter hurt like shit, so I don't want to test the "can you eat souls" theory.
I
I
mean, if
suppose
you
I could
think
try something more practical then. I am now very... My lessons have been paying off. I'm very well versed in the arcane.
Mhm.
Maybe I could do a couple tests to see if I think there's any magical spells affecting you.
I'm more okay with that. I'm much
Maybe
more
I could
okay.
try and be practical. Why didn't you try and be practical as the first resort?
Because he
Because
likes
it's much
that he ate the
harder.
goo.
It's not harder, you're just dramatic.
He's proud that he ate the goo. That's he's trying to justify it.
Alright, sure. Is there any sort of like arcana check I could do to see if I think there's any like contingency spells or something that will like trigger some sort of mind control?
It'd be pretty high arcana check, but yes, you could attempt to ascertain any sort of
This
a
is tweet we're
field
talking
or
about.
latent
I'll
runes
use-
or
Is it contingency literally a spell where you
Yes.
do that?
Yes,
It is.
Whatever's on you would be force instead. I don't know what equivalence would be or whatever, but
They probably have a harder DC doing it, but
I mean, that's probably why Brandon said it was a really high DC.
yeah,
just
I'll
get a
use,
nat 20 like you always do, man. Come on.
I'll use a luck point.
Okay.
Go tweet, go tweet, go tweet, go tweet, go
Oh,
tweet.
that's my last one for the day too. We need a long rest. I
We
forgot
do.
we had a fight.
We did.
Ooh,
Fuck.
+9 for a 12.
After making your own arcane runes and attempting to decipher any form or function that is beyond the scope of what you know Casey can do, you don't sense anything standing out.
Not that I can detect. It's not to say for certain you're in the clear, but you might be fine.
I'm gonna operate with caution because there's a lot of unknowns there, but that is kind of peace of mind. But at the same time, they're really fucking good at hiding shit. So
Go on, give her the old suck.
No!
not consent. No,
It'll be pretty easy. If there is a spell, I imagine it affects the brain.
I'm not doing it.
That's where I can focus. Alright.
You just hear, while he's scanning, you just hear the sound of like a little hand vacuum. Like, what are you doing?
I just got my sense of free will back, please no.
Alright, I have nothing else to do besides wait for contact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder
I
what would
guess-
happen if you did, like, if somebody's soul did get eaten.
Dude, I do not want to find out. I really don't.
You will. That's the thing, though, is that you have committed to this.
I mean, like, would you just
I
die,
don't know
or
what
would
you
you just
expect
be?
this circumstance to be that I think I either could or would eat a soul.
You
I
try and
imagine
suck
there's
the
some
magic
very
out of me.
grave consequences for that.
Like, would it be like a, like, you just die, or would, like, the body continue on, but you would be gone?
Are you,
Or
are
is it
you
an owl?
philosophizing, or are you wanting to know an answer?
Oh, I'm philosophizing
Okay.
in character. It's like, there is nothing about Ellie that would be like I would be able to know this answer.
That's right.
So I guess Rage is gonna start trying to figure out how to stockpile explosive materials.
I remember reading a document once where somebody made explosives out of piss. You could try that.
Alright, I think we should do the meeting first so that we know our avenues before we do something like that.
I mean, we don't know how much time we have to kill it. Like,
I
walk
really
around
don't want to
and-
keep jars of pee, please.
We're not keeping.
All right,
Chesapeake.
everybody, start pissing in jars.
Oh wait, no. I don't know if it was the explosive stuff. No, yeah, it was the explosives that were pissed, but he was trying to find gold. That's what it was.
Of course.
Regardless, Rage, if
Right.
you want to explore the town looking for explosives, I do not think that will be fruitful, but feel free. I'm going to retire to one of the rooms in this house.
Yeah, I think I'm also just gonna sleep.
Yeah, I would say roll me a D100. Anything on of a 96 and higher. You find
All right.
you
Some
find
old mining explosives.
somebody willing to sell their precious smuggled black market explosives.
Could happen.
Could happen.
Oh,
It didn't.
77.
Yeah, unfortunately, even blasters here are only certain people are allowed to have them. It's why you saw a lot of the people going after each other with just like
Knives.
sharpened implements, or like literally like flat bar pounded into like have an edge.
Yeah. So not a whole lot of explosive stuff, is there?
Not here, unfortunately.
And not
Next
even,
time
like,
you're in a
potential-
proper civ, maybe look for.
Maybe look for some grenades.
Oh no, I have a couple. I'm more just curious about the like materials for any sort of explosives that could be made. Doesn't have to be like an actual explosive.
Yeah, I mean, even like you can probably get some stuff for like detonators. But anything that could be used to make an explosive that is known or is not super exotic. The explosives are like any explosives that are over in Gondorak are for the mines alone, and the foremen sort of keep a very serious lockdown on their explosives. So, yeah, like even like diatomaceous earth, even like certain phosphors and sulfates and stuff are all kept under lock and key because of that reason.
Mm.
Even like,
Well-
tin powder and stuff, flour.
Yeah, that's true.
Non-dairy creamer.
Non-dairy
Yeah.
creamer.
Non-dairy creamer.
um,
Cast Mythbusters
Well.
episode, by the way. That's the one that's always stuck with me.
I have no. Get your thoughts in order. Get your thoughts in order. once I've set up my my sleeping spot in whatever place is not too drafty, I'd like to go to the roof and stargaze for a little bit before long resting. Specifically, I want to see if there's like any way I can tell if this moon is gonna fuck me up or not.
Okay. So the sun is setting, but it won't be for a couple of hours. But
Yeah.
if everyone is done with stuff, I can sort of start fast forwarding through time.
Yeah.
The sun sets and the moon comes out. No seeming attempt to contact. If you check the card, it still says that. It still has that same catchphrase of "We're setting up shop. We'll let you know as soon as we're open." But as you sit there, when you look out, I would say make me a nature.
Okay. I have +1, so it's a +1.
Awesome. I'm gonna wait for you to roll, but I want to see if my
11.
Okay. Okay, my dice is back to being green. Yippee.
We did it.
And it clears. Excellent. Yeah, as you look out to the stars, Dojo 783 does not have a proper moon. They have a their moon is too small to be considered a proper moon. It's like a pseudo moon. It's effectively a large asteroid.
It's a satellite.
It is a satellite. And with that satellite, it is a dark brownish gray. It does not effectively bend any light rays. And it more so looks like a smudge on the sky rather than a celestial body. You do not think it will fuck you.
Yay.
Some of the other planets in the solar system do have proper moons, and you think that those would fuck you up, but you're not close enough to be bathed in the light rays.
Yeah.
But a total from when you all stop and rest, about 18 hours pass.
Woohoo.
Before they, the card gives a little. It sounds like a little bike bell.
Bring.
And the store grand opening will be, we've set up shop at, and it gives an address. Stop on by, 15% off, like certain accessories and tires and such. Like a very believable like advertisement. So if
Do the
someone
prices
just found,
actually look good?
oh yeah.
That's all I wanted to know.
Bikes are sort of a luxury here, so but morning sun. But do you all attempt to take a long rest in this time? Are you all preoccupied?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay. Listen, sometimes people are like, no. I fought these fuckers, including you, Alex, on taking short rests so often. I'm like, y'all have time to take a short rest, and be like, no, there's no time.
Oh, you mean like the Baldur's Gate run you did, where you didn't think you should rest?
Listen, that fully
Like,
ruined the game for me. But
it was honestly impressive that you were able to get as
dude,
far as you did.
I have fucking 80 hours in that game of like, literally, it would I would sit down to play it, and the music would start, and I'd stress out because it's like I was like on honor mode before honor mode existed, just like fucking hoping for crits. Like I would literally reload saves because I was like, if I don't crit here, I die, and then because I'm out of spell slots.
I think you got farther than I did still.
I beat half of Act 3.
I don't know where I am in Act 3, but
I'm
definitely
thinking
not.
like
I was halfway through Act 3 and I had just gotten to level 10 and people were like, how are you level 10 in Act 3? I was like, because I didn't do half of the shit, but I didn't have time. So, I didn't go back and actually play that game and fucking sleep after every fucking battle because apparently that's what I did.
Yeah, I think somebody tested it.
It's 30 long rests in the first act.
it's a lot of time before you have any sort of time crunch.
Yeah, it's essentially it's actually 31. Yeah, 31 long rests in Act 1, and I took 10 long rests total to get to Act 3.
Yeah, as someone who did honor mode, yeah, it's hard. What you did was harder than honor mode because you could sleep.
You could sleep in honor mode.
Did not know
just,
that. I was like, why do they keep giving me all this food?
Yeah, just don't accidentally upset people at the party in honor mode.
Yeah, don't throw a bottle at Karlak.
Why would you throw a bottle at Karlak?
Because that's how you cool her down, but...
No, that's how you make the entirety of the Act 1 camp mad at you in your camp, as well as your fucking NPCs. And you kill everyone, and then you look at Alex, and he says oopsie, but you can't reload it, because that's how the game works.
Wait, no! Alex! Yeah. No!
That was one of our issues with honor mode, is we got to the end of Act 1, we got to the party at the camp, Alex threw a bottle at Karlak. We didn't even know this was gonna happen. Every single NPC, so every single NPC, all the druids, all of the tieflings, everyone in that fucking camp turned aggro and started attacking us, including some of our own party members, because they were not in agreement with what happened. And we had to take them all out because it had auto-saved.
Look, I thought you were supposed to break a water bottle on Karlak so that she would cool down for the romance stuff.
No.
I was apparently very wrong.
No, especially because
you just bonked her in the head.
Especially the
in the head of the chest.
Karlak cooling down for the romance stuff is like her entire plot line.
Yeah.
Yes, but you can apparently splash water on her.
You can.
And she will cool down, and you can kiss her in Act 1.
Yes, but you have to like break a water barrel next to it or something.
Yeah, not throw a water bottle. I remember this as clear as day. This is fried into my brain.
Yes, I threw a water bottle at Karlak thinking that would work. It did not.
This isn't a definition that they cannot replicate with like script yet.
It did not work, Alex, but it did do something.
Exactly. What it did was not what I wanted it to do.
I can't believe we fucking lived.
We were laughing the entire time, and I think I left the campaign after that because I was busy.
But you know what? We still finished.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Which I
Karlak
applaud.
beating aside,
I think we restarted and then we finished, but you know.
You all wake up in the morning, no news, and then eventually you get news. But Rage, you do finally sleep while you're here.
Yeah.
Your dream is one of nostalgia. You don't often dream of your childhood. Your memories of it are few and far between. You remember the cold mountain air running over the long mountain pass that leads back up to the village. You remember the fauna. You remember the flora there. And your dream sort of vaguely starts with you sitting crouched down at the edge of a cliffside, pulling small orange berries from this strange fern-like bush. Little berries about the size of like a cherry tomato, but very like citrusy. Just sitting there doing what most young kids in the woods do. Just if you didn't have anything to do, just sort of find a precarious place to sit and look out at things. As you look out down the mountain pass, you vaguely hear someone calling from behind you, but you're busy looking. You saw something for a moment. And as you focus down into this valley beneath the mountain that you called home, you begin to see a wildfire begin to lick up a tree. That was what you saw, just an orange flash. As it begins to spread, it begins to spread quickly. It shouldn't be spreading quickly. Everything down there is fairly wet, so it sort of worries you. And as you turn to call back to the rest of the people with you, your hands are no longer so small. As you whip your vision up a mountain pass that becomes one of the wide thoroughfares of Vespacay, as fires crawling up building. You run down the street, a familiar street, to push open a door. A door to a home that you've only recently secured. And as you press, your hand burns into the wood. You're the source of the fire. You wake up in a heated sweat. Your palms still warm. Almost like you were actively generating heat in a way you're not used to.
Does he smell smoky?
Unlikely. But hey, you joined me in the Esoteric Dream Club.
You can't. Dreams are
like
about clues, not about solutions.
Yeah, I had some like weird dream about some nerd calling for help. I don't know.
I got a threat. Like a direct threat. Mine wasn't even. Mine was.
Yeah,
just
I don't think yours. I don't think yours was the I don't know that yours was a dream. I'll be real. I think yours might have just been a phone call.
I think it was a phone call.
Well,
by the way,
but
y'all
we-
had dreams.
I would
She
like-
had a dream.
Oh!
Oh! Dickhead.
I
Not
get
you,
up.
but also kind of.
I like the simultaneous. Oh, you both did.
So, yeah, I mean, yeah, phone call is accurate then.
Yeah. What a phone call.
I feel like the dream that Rage just had is potentially a metaphor about him destroying everything around him.
I mean,
No, surely
look,
not.
my I don't know what my dream was, but it was very similar. You know the last level up dream we had, where mine was desperately running through the woods to escape my own fate. In this one, I was the fate.
Mm.
I was the monster chasing myself, and I don't know what that means.
I just had an asshole telling me
feel
to
like-
come back.
I feel like this is things about picking paths and what we may have to choose ahead of us or what we have already chosen unwittingly.
Yeah, no, I think this isn't about paths. I think this is you are on a way forward. So let's see where you end up, because there was
Mine
no
was a
there was
plot
no
hook.
choosing.
Yeah, mine was literally like I was in my office back home doing some reading, and like I heard like a disembodied voice somewhere in the distance calling for help.
Yeah.
I wrote
And-
a transcript of mine. I wrote a
And
transcript of
they were
Will.
like coming in and out and said, "You just have to
Wait.
like look for something or something."
Wait. This is just a crack theory. But the last words in Sullivan's dream, said by the grinding noise between the stars, is "Leave that thing
Leave that
alone."
thing alone. Yeah.
And we have just learned of a planet called Leave It Alone.
Oh.
I get up
I put-
early
Mm.
this today, and I'm going to do a loop of the building we reside in,
Okay.
both outside and inside, including in each of the rooms everyone's sleeping in, with the Gym of Seeing. I'm going to use a charge for True Sight to see if there's any, now that I'm more magically knowledgeable, any like scrying orbs or anything looking at us or tracking
Okay.
us.
That's a fair point. Were you, when you all went and scouted this place out, were you doing so discreetly or just...
I feel
I
like
imagine we would have been spread out, and whoever found a good place would ping out to the others.
Yeah, that seems.
That also
So-
seems fair.
But I don't know how.
Dude.
Like I don't know if we'd be extra.
As for
cautious.
individual stealthiness, like Sullivan would have kept to alleys, but I don't know. Rage is rage.
I was gonna say, yeah, like, don't let the others influence what you did. If you did, if you were just like, I walked the streets, or like I put my hood up, like that's what you did.
Yeah.
So if anybody was actively being stealthy or was actively pretending to be a person, if you're being stealthy, roll a stealth check. If you're pretending to be a civilian, roll a performance check. If you weren't just, you were just being a person.
Mhm.
I wasn't pretending to do shit. I was just looking for buildings.
Yeah,
Fair.
you did roll a natural one.
Yeah. Yeah, I did roll a natural one. That is correct.
Wow, geez, that is the most even roll it could have been.
Yeah, I don't think Rage was doing anything different than usual.
Dirty 20 for me.
Oh my god, I rolled a 2.
Uh,
We're gonna
2
die.
for a 10 performance.
Okay.
Dirty 20 stealth.
As I
Okay.
would have just tried to look like a shady guy in the alleys, you know?
Casey, Rage, Ellie, Sullivan. Ellie.
Yes.
I was seeing if anybody was attempting to be tracked. And with a 20, no. So, as you use your gem of seeing, you do, and since you went out early, people are going to and from, the night shift is coming in, the morning shift is going out for the mine. So there's like a huge hustle. With your gem of seeing, you do see, there are cloaked drones watching the people that are coming in and out. Like heading into town and coming out. Like a swarm of them. Some of them pass over you, but they don't seem to pay you any mind. They're watching people, and I don't think anyone knows that they exist. They're completely silent. They're invisible. One gets pretty close to you as it's scanning somebody. And with your gem of seeing, you see a red light flick on while it's invisible. And you watch as two guards come out and grab the person, and as they grab them, a chunk of gold ore falls out of their coat as they try to run, and they are beaten and subdued and dragged away. The gold is confiscated. Seems they're doing some sort of elemental scanning.
Did you get all that, Grape? That's good footage.
Well, Grape got them beating the guy.
Yeah, he wouldn't see the drones. He just see the guy get beat.
Yeah.
Which honestly is better.
Grape just sort of gives a thumbs up.
That's what you're on the lookout for whenever we're not actively doing something, is just general atrocities being committed, you know?
You see him zooming in on corpses on the side of the road far more often than you'd like.
That's gonna be a lot of fucking footage to go through.
It's a big project.
Yeah, every time you stop in an alley, you see him like stop, roll backwards, turn his head.
Plus, I'll have Owen to help me parse through footage.
Yeah, Owen will be better. It's like, Owen, get rid of footage of all of us sleeping.
Owen's not going to be the same after that.
Unless Grape, while we're sleeping, notices that one of us sleepwalks, then we can use that footage.
That would be fucking fantastic.
Actually, would he have gotten footage of fucking Alex fucking burning a fucking fuck?
I don't know if we were in the same room or not. Grape would have been with me.
Fair. I mean, unless he's roaming
in
around
the house, like like specifically maybe around Casey, like scrying eyes or anything.
In the, I think is an hour or 10 minutes.
I get 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And I'm just using one charge.
Yeah.
I would say I probably did have my
don't
thing on while I was doing it. Just... Okay.
You don't see any.
Okay.
Any other invisible entities in that time.
All right. Besides that, Sullivan's just hanging out. He'll probably do it. I don't know how long contact will take, but he'll probably do it once in the morning and then once before bed until then.
Okay. Okay. But yeah, sometime before noon, you get the ping for contact. Luckily, you're fairly close to where they say that their new shop is set up. Because you're in the old parts of the city. Because basically, as veins dry up in this giant mountaintop, the city like moves with it over like slowly over years. The city's a lot longer than it is like wide. As they're sort of doing this like grid across an entire mountain. And so you're in the older parts of the city where there's like basically no one lives out here unless they are retired. And basically that just means that they're too old to keep working and they get paid like a subsidy for, you know, you were a slave for your life, you can just fucking rot away over there.
The fact that they get paid a subsidy, though, that's fucking amazing. Still.
I mean, they didn't die. You know how rare it is for, like, enslaved people to get really old?
Fair.
So, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, we gotta pay, like, one person to survive out of every 1,000 that we crush under the machine.
Like, even them doing that, I feel like that's them putting themselves forward. Like,
I don't think it's enough of a subsidy to matter.
No. I know that, but I mean, just the tiny, like, giving them even like $1 is like, oh, you did something.
Yeah.
Well, no. That's, or the probably more correct way to look at it is it's a way to keep the populace under control because of the promise of if you do make it to 85 or whenever you're allowed to retire, you get pennies.
That's fair.
To live off of.
The American dream.
Control the population from outright, there's no hope, there's no escape of this life, we may as well just rebel. Instead, because they have a little bit of hope, they'll be less likely to give everything up to try and fight for freedom.
Yeah.
And this is just one of, I think there's like 150 mining colonies, because if they've done this to like every mountain that has gold in it, basically.
Damn.
So this is just one of like 150. This is the biggest one that that's currently, they've been doing this for like 100 plus years.
All right, compatriots, we have been contacted. We have the location. I recommend we go out individually and slowly make our way towards the location individually. Try to keep as low profile as you can. Apparently, there are hundreds of invisible drones in the sky monitoring everything that goes on in the city. We probably do not want to draw attention to this newly established outpost.
You know, that makes fucking sense. Yeah.
Fair enough.
All right.
As hard as it is for some of us, do try to keep a low profile.
Yeah.
I mean,
if you are attempting to be stealthy, yes. If you're attempting to be stealthy, make a stealth check. If you're attempting to blend in, performance. If you're doing neither, cool.
Stealth, definitely, because I'm okay at that.
Performance.
Can I, would I get, would any seekers get a disadvantage if I didn't leave via the front door?
I would say no, because they don't know where you are.
Fair.
So it's just them looking throughout the city.
All right.
I got a 10 again.
Yeah. Double numbers again.
I got 24.
6 plus 8, 12? No, 14.
16 for either of them. I'm going with performance.
Okay. You find a cloak, sort of pull it up, and punch yourself a little bit so you're not so tall and yeah, you all
as inconspicuous as a giant fucking behemoth can be.
there's some pretty big species that live here. I mean, that's just the sort of the case with flavor countries. You need big, slow people, so like Gamorreans, orcs. So you don't stand up too greatly if you try to blend in. But yeah, you're standing tall and horns akimbo. You might draw attention, but just a little bit of a hunch, a little bit of a slow gait.
I won't use my force thing because that's just a broadcast at this point.
Okay, so, but you all begin snaking your way to the bike shop. It's not far from you. It's like just shy of a mile. So you all spread out four corner style and sort of meander your way there, make your way there one at a time. I'd say just due to the efficiency of her stealth. Excuse me. Ellie probably makes her way there first, followed by everybody else. You all don't, with passive, don't see anybody following. Casey, if you're not using your ability, you're just sort of going on your own passive. You gain no sight of Vio, but you know that he's pretty good at not being Vio.
My assumption is that he's watching. Like, that's just my assumption, but I'm just hoping I can...
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's always watching.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, you all make it into this bike shop, and for better or for worse, to sell the front, it is a bike shop. There is an armed guard because bikes are hard to make, and they are luxury items on this planet. If you can get it, they're about 200 gold, which doesn't seem like a fair, like a terrible amount. A decent price for everything in this universe. Or 40 days worth of rations. So most people don't have that to spare because you get 3 ration tickets a day. 120 ration ticket. That's like 3 months if you skip lunch. But if you're working the mines, you need the calories. So, you all make it into this place. There's like a front counter, and then there's like a display. There's not many bikes on display. That's where the guard is. He's sort of standing between the exit and the display area. As your group gets in there, you see... that's the wrong list of... You see Toimu standing behind the counter. Is your group ready for the tour of the repair facility?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. I love bicycles.
She waves somebody out, and they come and replace her. As she holds the curtain for you. Come, we can come see, show you what's been done with your bike before we move on to, payment, of course. And she collects the card from you as you pass Ellie, or whoever had the card. You're led into an actual bike repair shop. There are 4 stations that have 4 bikes on them that things are getting replaced. You walk back through to the back. There's like a little room off to the left, which is sort of like a employee break room. And as they reach, like, oh, excuse me, and they reach down towards the baseboard, and flip a little switch, and you hear like a vacuum pump start going. Just this slow whir and clunk sound. And the bench, there are 3 bench seating setups in this little break room. The bench splits in half as the 2 sides drop down, revealing a staircase. He looks at you all to walk down the stairs.
Yep, I'll go in, not commenting on it at all. Just silently walking.
As the crew finds themselves at the bottom, the automatic lights kick on as you step down into a low hallway, and you hear the doors close behind you as Flamu comes up behind. Okay. Sorry, we needed to change places anyways. I didn't want to catch heat. We do this every couple of months just to throw people off. Plenty of empty space. And we just trade between wherever the least hot seat is that we can find. Just move product, and then I don't know. But we have a few people wanting to see what you as a whole, what your deal is, catch your aura, that sort of thing. Before we get down to the actual business at hand.
Okay.
So, this is as she's walking down. You're like in some. It looks like some offshoot from some like. It doesn't stink, but it looks like some sort of like filtration system for sewage above and around you. You ever played Fallout 3? Sort of like the dank hallways between the underground stations in Fallout 3. It's sort of what it looks like. Just concrete and metal pipes all around the ceiling. But she comes over and presses her hand to an unassuming sort of brass sphere on a door. It glows with her handprint, and the door opens up, and you see inside. You see 2 people standing there. You see a familiar Aarakocra,
Haha!
Bowen, and a moon elf that you have not made a company that you've not met yet.
Wait, is this the same Aarakocra that was giving us information on the other
Yeah,
plan?
it was
Yes.
Old Man Onato's kid.
Bowen Onato is gave information on Caro Onato. He looks over as you're standing there, and the moon elf is writing some information up on like a back glowing chalkboard, or like, dry erase mark board looking thing. Bowen sort of, I did not think that. You were actually looking to do anything more than make some money on this, exploiting this planet. I'm glad to see I was wrong. He sort of looks Sullivan up and down. You look a little less corpo. That's good. The moon elf sort of is mumbling themselves, and they put the cat back on their marker. So I hear we have some new recruits. Now, outside help. You're not slaves. You're your lot is not tied with ours. So, welcome to our humble little abode. I am Vizy. You may call me the mayor like most do. I'm just the mine foreman. Midday shift. You can see it, massive bags under this elf's eyes. One of his ears is sort of like broken, so it hangs like almost like at a 90-degree angle at the end, like an old injury, and just covered with these white scars. They come and lean on the table that's in the middle of the room. So who am I addressing, and why would you want to help such a tiny and ill-prepared revolution?
Well, you're addressing Typhon. I mean, we obviously have individual names, but that's the group name we've decided on. And as for why, well, he's got about 18 billion bones to pick with Aventex, all on his own. So the she, that one just likes punching, and I'm just here for chaos. And
no lie, you're also a bleeding heart.
Well, I'm trying to sound cool.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to be realistic.
Fair enough. But yeah,
we actually do want to help you.
We do actually want to help. But the person whose idea this was, and she just nodded over to Sullivan, he just wants to hurt the Aventex in as many petty little ways as possible.
Let's be brutally honest. You, as unfortunate as your situation is, this entire circumstance is very particularly efficient if we want to strike and hurt Aventex. Most investments they have will not collapse with the assassination of a single family. This one, however, will.
I'm glad that you understand the rare opportunity we have. And you are correct. Without your help, we would get this done in a couple of years' time, but I don't think I have that long. Maybe old Bowen here does, but I would not like to live much longer in captivity. 300 years of service is long enough, I think.
Daisy just shakes her head.
Ellie's eyes would just go huge at 300 years.
You're willing to help. If you're willing to get your hands dirty, we have a formulation.
Alright.
You've had longer of a plan than we have. I'm sure anything you have is better than the rudimentary plans I came up with last night.
Right. Bowen, hit the lights. We've got a map to... and as the lights dim down. A 3D model appears on the table. Where are you? This list is getting too big. Hubris. This one. I'm just gonna put you all on a thingy. This struggles to load.
The map is moving. No, it's wanting to.
It's working on it. I could see it struggling.
Oh,
Yeah, but it's
stream.
intenser here.
What?
It means well. It means well. It's intenser here.
It's intense or pure, but its GPU use is intense. So
It's thinking real hard.
It's got computer ADD. It's okay.
I'm thinking. That was singularly the best part of Night at the Museum 2. Was the thinker.
Now you have places to be.
And things to
Yeah.
see.
That's sick.
Alright.
Oh my god, that's a lot of information.
Yeah, there's a lot of information.
Let me know when your map is loaded.
I see the map and it is loaded.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
This is not
What is with the
tool.
mounted machine gun?
I mean, there's mounted machine gun.
Oh
So
my
this
God,
map
goes
is
far.
this map is to scale, but not
Oh.
to your scale.
Okay.
If you were on this map, you would be like a story tall.
Okay.
Okay.
This is what appears on the table in front of you. The 3D projection does not project to the top of Batuta Tower. It literally goes off of the screen, and by that I mean it literally limited how high of a thing I could build without changing the
Oh.
parameters for the map. That's how tall it is. It's like 3 or 4 times
It's like
taller than
home.
any of the other buildings. It does
Wait,
have
I
a
hate-
yeah.
I hate
Does
that
have a-
we have the same aesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
I also have a tall tower like this.
Listen, I'm just a cowgirl, alright?
I mean, I would like to say the obvious is tall towers are usually compensating for something.
That is true.
I mean, I don't know
looking
about
at
you
this map-
personally, Sullivan, but
Does looking at this map ring any bells?
Oh, for you, no.
Okay.
Because, yeah, most of what you were doing was in Gondorak.
Okay.
All right, so we have a map, and it looks fairly well defended.
I'm not
Bowen sort
surprised.
of generally gestures around. This, in its entirety, is Batuta Tower and the ring of personal shops. This is Batuta Square. This is effectively the seat of power for the entire city of Mercegorak. If you want to do what you say you want to do, and you want to help us, there are some supplies we need to acquire and some objectives we need to meet. You could pull in a full assault on the tower. I recommend finding 40 to 60 good men to go in before you, because if not, you're not coming out of that thing alive. The Batuta's personal army stands somewhere 3,000 strong.
How many reside within the tower itself? Or are they more spread throughout the compound?
There are more employees, potentially armed and willing to fight as well within the tower. His army primarily resides in the square, but I would say probably about 1,500 or so soldiers within the tower itself. The tower is essentially a small city. It's got food courts, it's got water supplies, it's got enough supplies to withstand a siege for several months, so...
Okay, so...
It's a castle, but...
Alright, I have a question just before we get into more numbers and specifics. What are the numbers that we theoretically would be working with your coalition?
Make a persuasion check.
I shouldn't have been the one to ask this.
But you were.
What you did. You thought it.
I'm gonna inspo that.
Okay.
I shouldn't have inspoed that. 3.
Yeah.
No, 1, because I have a -1. It's 1.
Yeah, you got a -1. Yeah.
Yeah.
He just goes, enough. Not an army 3,000 strong, but enough.
Enough to make a ding, but not enough to... Okay, so assuming we didn't want to yeehaw, as Casey would say, through the front doors. What are our other options aside from full assault?
So,
Well, we also need to assess where our actual targets are. Are they all within the tower? I assume there are a number of family members that have to be taken care of.
I also don't think I've ever used yeehaw as a verb.
so the majority of your targets will reside within the tower. However, you will not be getting into the tower without high-grade explosives, and then you'll have to fight an army. And then Daisy begins to speak. He goes, we have 3 options we have been working. The full assault is sort of the last-ditch effort if nothing else can be done. But no matter what, you need equipment to do any of these other than the full assault. We have a maintenance crew that you all can replace. Basically, you'd have to wipe out the maintenance crew, take their gear, go in. The second option is a new club is opening up within the tower. The 13th club is opening up, Sky Dancer, and you would all sneak in as hopefuls, attempting to gain a place as entertainers. It would give you access to the tower, but then you'd be alone from there. The last is the hardest to acquire everything, but is probably the safest in the long run, with the most gainful of just going full stealth. We get you in through a point. Maintenance tunnels, climbing through walls, ascending elevators without the elevator, that sort of thing. The overall goal that you would need to complete is to fully remove the Batuta family from power. They've already gotten rid of all of their competitors, so there's no one to fall to. And the power vacuum will open up. However, you will have to get your hands dirty. You have to kill them all. Even their young one.
Here's a question. Most reside in the tower. Are there any black sheep that reside elsewhere on the planets? If we can get a hold of one, an outcast somewhere, I can take his appearance. That could be our in.
He puts up a finger. He goes, appearance would be nice, but unfortunately we need something more than. We have, and he pulls out this. It's like a cage full of a cage that is like glass and iron with like a thicker bottom. It's full of like Bacta fluid. And he sets it on the table. We are currently sourcing a Trutok slave colony. This is a Gungatech birdcage. Our plan entirely resides on the fact that their head of security his name go. Had it.
Gunga Tech.
Buddy. Oh, there it is. The head of security, Zarad Wilbon, a red orc, spends most of his time at a not sanctioned bar, the Wild Rush, on the weekends when he is not working. We would need you. Take that slave collar, put it on him, and put this birdcage over his head. This will remove his head from his body and leave him talking, unable to stop you from asking questions, gaining access to all of the information he has so that we can have our security specialist make you all encoded key.
That's really neat technology.
Incredibly illegal.
I figured. Which is fine, but like
it's what we need, unfortunately. We've been pushed to the edge. The previous head of security some years ago was part of the Red Week, and so the new one was source specific.
when you say part of the Red Week, I'm assuming you mean against them or for them. I don't know, actually know.
He was one of the agents for a double agent. And he was removed. He worked for them, but was for abolition.
Interesting.
Well, between all of our options presented, I think the most successful, given our skill set, would likely to be disguised as the maintenance crew. I am good with technology, Ellie is good with actual engineering, Rage can carry a great deal. If needed, Casey can either influence people or melt minds.
I have my props already right here, and I reach into my bag of holding and pull out my welder.
So, between maintenance access and getting potential access via this security guard, we should have pretty much free run of the tower.
Are there any, like... I assume there's mechanical defenses. Like robots.
If we can get the
turrets.
head of security's head, you won't have to deal with most of them. It doesn't keep you from triggering any alarms inside, but...
Why would you need his head?
So he can answer questions.
Well, they need...
Yes.
Oh, I
The
assumed he
slave
needed to
collars,
be
so that-
alive for the slave collar.
No, I mean, here, they're putting him in the
No, I
fucking little
think
headpiece thing,
his
right?
I think his
That-
living ends when you put the bird cage on his head.
Okay.
The-
I'm
My
pretty sure that-
biggest... Can you put that back on a person? Like, can you undo
No.
that?
If you
Okay.
open the
What-
birdcage up, they die.
Would
So
I
what motivation
have-
does he have to answer your questions?
The true talk
slave
slave
collar.
collar.
Oh, fair.
Would
yeah.
I be familiar with the cage device?
You've known some collectors in your time.
Oh, God.
Yep.
Think of the heads in the jars of Futurama, but like
Yep,
not
that's what I was
friendly.
imagining.
And your head is alive in there, attached to the system. If you open it up, you're dead, and you can't talk outside of it. The combination of the two would allow him to talk through a radio frequency, answering questions unobstructed, while his head remains alive for you to do with what you will.
That's so fucked up.
Yeah, it's the
Alright.
evil
And
Futurama.
I
the part-
honestly,
and
I
the-
thought that I thought the killing kids part of this was gonna be the worst one. No, that might be the worst one.
I had to go very
Is it bad
cyberpunk.
that I'm like, I'm kind of okay with killing the kid? Like,
I'm less okay with killing the kid, depending on how old the kid is.
the biggest concern I have is that that's gonna put me in the fucking Red Jedi situation.
Well, then don't be the
Well,
one
let's
to kill
paint
the
a
kid.
picture. How many Batutas are there, and do you have a list?
They pull up a little dossier that floats onto the screen. The main target, Erga Batuta, president of the Glory Party.
Stop eating plastic, you stupid shit.
Kati Batuta, the brains of the operation, the sister. Iluka Batuta, the wife of Ergir. Barco Batuta, 10-year-old son. Yari Batuta, infant daughter.
Oh no.
I'll do it. It's fine.
I'm gonna need those names right now, though.
Yeah.
You know, I've just come up with a spectacular thought.
Which is?
I was thinking about using an ability I have to get us access once we're inside.
Mm.
But given our plan to expose Avantex and all this, regardless, once everything's said and done, I have the ability to steal someone's shadow when we kill them.
Oh.
I could become the head of the Batutas, and I could, for a full hour, confess all wrongdoings on camera.
Oh.
That's
I get more than just their appearance. I get an amount of memories.
That is both
Now,
impressive
this is all
and concerning.
post-success, obviously, but we
Yes.
might have something to work with.
You may
Maybe
do
you
what
can-
as you need, but we do need the head here for more than an hour of memory. We'll be feeding you information from the head, from out.
Oh
No,
no,
I'm not
no.
speaking of
he-
the head of
he's talking about
security.
the actual head of Batuta. Like,
yeah,
the person in charge.
Eriga.
Once we kill her, I can steal her shadow and then film an hour-long segment confessing sins, apologizing for getting Avantex basically listening to a Vantex even though we're supposed to be an independent power, yada yada yada.
A grin curls across Baizi's face. What we were planning is sadistic, but that's pretty fucking great.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm here for it.
All right, so let's begin making arrangements. I think our surest route to success will be via maintenance. I feel like we'll have more access via maintenance than we would by attempting to be guest at a club opening.
That
We
is a
need to
good
get
choice.
all over the tower, not just to that one specific room.
Correct.
Access to the tunnels will help greatly with that, and it might even give us a direct in to the head of security if one of us as maintenance reports a problem that they need to investigate.
I mean, I was under the impression we were going to corner head of security at this bar that he goes to off book.
All right, let me make sure I'm understanding the plan
Oh,
correctly.
is that our plan?
I
I thought
thought-
the bar
that
was
was-
in
that
the
was-
tower.
No,
the bar is off the
So
out of
no,
the
so there
tower.
is a club
Okay.
that is opening in the tower, which is the part of the performers angle we could have gone with.
So
But
the building that you're behind right now, that is the Wild Road. This right here.
Okay, so it's
Okay.
still within the
Okay.
the square of the property.
Yeah.
Well, it's just outside the square.
Yeah.
We have to go to the city, but
Yes.
Okay, so if I understand the plan correctly, we're going to go to the unsanctioned bar that the head of security goes to. We get the slave collar and the bird cage of decapitation, but keeping the head alive on. Back out, get as much information about the security systems as possible, so that we can then get access cards for the tower. Then we sneak back in, replacing a maintenance squad.
which
Our
we will
maintenance
need
team.
to take out.
I don't think we need to take them out.
You would need to remove them. Somehow.
Okay, so we do need to take. we would
Either
need
pay
to-
them off to never come back, or
I mean-
paying them off might be the easiest way. I'll level with you.
I was gonna say I don't think the
No.
I don't think the money required for that's gonna be as high as you think it is.
Yeah, and
We can play
then
it by ear.
from there we have access to the building and can
Begin our
infiltrate
assassination
our
plot.
way to the Batutas. Does that sound right?
so far, yeah.
Okay.
So
So
there
infiltrate
are
the Batutas is vague.
couple other people of interest. So you will be getting, hopefully you'll be getting information. And I'm dropping their accents because my throat is
Yeah.
absolutely killing me.
That's fair.
Think I feel.
The last informant that they have that is alive, Tosama Bim, is somewhere in the city. Moon elf male, quiet, meek. Their information comes in slow and infrequent. Security is cracked down on those who visit Gondorak, so information has to be passed to all folders to bring back. It's hard to
damn.
find good people in Mercigarric. The of Wild Rush, Kek Wild Rush, the Terras and Aarakocra, the Clan Brightwing owner of the bar, one of the most popular nightclubs in Mercigarric, and located on the 120th floor of the building across from Gold Rush Avenue from Batuta Tower. but you just keep keep making her life rough because she won't sell the Wild Rush to them. And then finally, the guy that you might be working with, this is an optional work with, Bana Arubian, a human male owner of a speakeasy in the lower side of Mercer Garrick, the Barrel Glee. Also one of the most notorious and well-known gun smugglers on the planet. If you want a Pantex Miltech, Bana's your man. If you want somebody gone, he might be able to help. Those are the players in this. I'm going to also send the other... these two. Put these in.
What was the name of the Moon Elf informant?
To Sama Bim.
I don't even try to type them anymore because I know that I'm not going to get it right. I just wait for the response.
I don't care about getting it right. I just care about getting it at all.
Walls of text.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Because, yeah, technically, this map that is showing, there's like a floor. That's not the floor. The buildings keep going down. That's just a walkway path. Because the city's several layers. Those are your things. However, you have some setups to do if you wish to do this. They tell you that if you are willing to accept this and you want to do this, one of these is to they've got some leads. You'll have to investigate yourself once you're in the city. Some leads on some of the maintenance crews and where they hang out. The other is you will need to quietly raid a military depot or go to the black market and buy some low-file feather jets, basically like slow-fall jets that you can wear under your clothes. Because whether or not you do this, if you want to escape the tower, you're gonna have to go through a window. Because going back down means you'll be meeting the army.
Yep.
And any hover cars or ships that fly too close, or even have a trajectory towards Batuta Tower, will be met with satellite-activated AA fire. So, maybe don't bring your ship directly up to the tower. It probably won't make it into the square.
Yeah.
So that's your the two things that would have to do is disguises, low-fare jets. By the time if you're willing to accept, they're going to smuggle you into the city, so it never looks like you flew in. So they can't track you that way.
Mm-hmm.
I just totally blanked on my thought. But they'd be feeding you information, and by the time you have those two things done, they'll have sourced the caller so you can unfortunately remove Zarad.
I'm okay with this.
I'm okay with his removal, but it's just the methodology.
The other way is to capture somebody who is incredibly well armed.
Oh no! I'm not saying it's not the best way. I'm saying it's just it's a way.
I mean, think about the suffering that he's caused.
I'm not disagreeing with it. I'm just saying it's fucked up. I can do both things.
I guess. Maybe I'm numb.
Yeah.
but
Now I have a question
How-
regarding their what the fuck did you call them? Fucking elf McFuckhead that was in the plaza. Do you have any? Yeah.
Osama?
No. The Ilvinmar.
Oh,
Do
I
you
mean-
have any updated information on his whereabouts and where he might be? Because him factoring into this is
He's a
probably
ghost.
gonna happen.
he's probably going to be in the tower if he is still back, but I have no clue. I don't know how
Okay.
he gets in and out. I believe he has some sort of teleportation technology.
Do you have access to any magic shops we would be able to make purchases through via your agents?
Unfortunately, not anymore. You would just have to shop in the city. But
Because we might need something to shroud your presence. Otherwise, the second we step foot in that tower, he will likely know.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be able to do shit without him understanding, knowing that I'm there.
We'll have to see what arrangements can be made once we're in the city.
I mean, ideally,
the city has far more than we have here. But,
and just for reference, I have a history with this individual, and I'm very much like it dealt with.
I picked up on that. I don't know what history you have, but I am so sorry.
Oh, don't apologize to me. It's all right.
Ellie's going over. It was a torrid relationship.
You see him flinch and sort of reach up towards his ear.
Just out of curiosity, how accurate is that orbital anti-air system?
Don't think it needs to be accurate. They have like 600 guns.
Okay.
I've never seen anything fly to the tower, but I mean, you can see the guns track in the night.
I mean, can use that.
Wait, I'm sorry, I blinked out for a second. Are you seriously implying of stealing one of these guns?
Of
No,
course
I was-
he is. Have you met him?
No, I was planning on finding some vehicle and automating it so that for a part of our exit strategy, we fly either a bunch of explosives into the tower and also get the guns to shoot at it. Again, hitting the tower.
I will say
I
that
don't-
once the Batuta family is dead, the tower is no longer, I believe, an obstacle. Because the defenses inside have been removed. If you want to be effective and do that, I'm not saying it's a good idea, but the gathering army underneath us.
I don't think any sort of vehicle that's not flying subspace would get to the tower. And then that's its own problem. There's roughly 1 million residents of the tower.
Yeah, don't do that.
Whether willing or otherwise in the Batuta family.
Alright, well, we have the workings of a plan. What we need to arrange next is transportation.
Before you leave, I would like, since you are we already have transportation for you if you need it in and out of the city. You'll have your own personal chauffeur. It might be a little cramped, but they won't know you've entered the city until it's too late. But I would like you all to meet our technician before you go. Just because you all will be working closely together. He stands up from his chair and begins to walk down the hallway. As he gets to a door at the end of the hallway, presuming you follow him, he knocks on the door at the end of the hall. She?
Oh no, I know who it is.
Yes, she. Are you decent? You hear a raspy voice come through. I don't think I can be not decent. It was a joke, friend. He opens the door. And you see, unless you have experience with the actual true demons, you have never seen a creature like this before.
Okay, I was wrong. I did not know who this was. I thought it was going to be a Tenno.
No, apparently not.
No. You see, hanging from the ceiling, this giant, gaseous, bubbly, top-heavy form that sort of floats against the ceiling, as long, spider-like legs hanging as it types down on a console. Server racks line both sides of the walls. Where did creatures go? Yeah, unless you have specifically direct access to demons and demonic lore, you do not know what this creature is.
I speak Ugnaught, is that close?
No.
Primordial?
Primordial is more elemental.
That's what I figured.
Yeah. But yeah, you see this. It's pretty massive. It's like a large sized creature. But essentially has an air bladder for a head. Its mouth is sort of hangs off of it low, and it's just working diligently. It doesn't seem to have any eyes or nose or any way to sense anything around it, but as you walk into the room, you feel this pulse wave come through you, like this warm energy. Interesting fellows we're working with. You all do not share your names. Do you have code names you wish to be called? Typhon, as it were. Be that as it may, you may think upon it. While you are out in the field, please refer to me only as Super Bad.
Can I make a suggestion for ours?
I mean, yeah.
She would point at Ellie. Wolf, she'd point at Rage. Bear, she'd point at Sully. Grouch, and then she'd be Pink.
I don't know. Maybe we could go something more poetic, something like. I don't know. Like, not like now.
That's a good suggestion.
Thank you for your suggestion, Pumpkin. I don't know. Maybe like. I don't know, like. So we all make up Typhon. Maybe Sullivan's like the mouth of Typhon, or the. I could be the fangs of Typhon. We haven't thought.
Will.
We haven't
Bang.
put the. We haven't put the lots of thoughts into these.
Oh, yeah. What was it? It was
It was Will, Fang, Wrath, and
Yeah, Rage is
no,
Wrath.
Rage was strength. Though Wrath is also good.
I like Wrath better, honestly.
Yeah. There's Wrath, so that works. Call sign Wrath, straight out of SWTOR.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So Wrath, Fang, Will, and
Man,
What
calling Will is just
What
a
was mine? I
good
think
name.
mine was like head or something. I'd have to go back.
The voice?
Voice. Yeah,
Voice.
like,
Voice works. I don't think it was voice, but that works. Yeah, voice of Typhon.
Voice sounds good.
Will. Is there a cooler one than Will?
there could be. Let me
Because
look
Will's
up.
the dude's name.
That is true. Let me look up a synonym.
Who are you? Will.
Wisdom.
Presence?
Or focus.
Focus. Casey's as ADD as I am, though. Meow.
Pumpkin says the Mao of Typhon.
The mouth.
Meow.
Okay, so I think my original suggestions were strength, Fang, Will, and mind. I was trying to be more
What?
abstract, but I couldn't come up with like an abstract one for like Fang.
Yeah. I mean,
Fang
I
is
like
good.
voice. I like voice.
Voice.
Yeah, I think I
is
like
good.
voice more than mind.
And
Yeah.
Wrath is really good.
We just
Yeah,
need
I
to
like
find one
Wrath
for
more than
Casey.
strength.
Yeah, what the fuck are synonyms for Will?
Bill.
Yeah. Yes.
The Billiam of Typhon.
The Billium of Titan.
I think the
I looked up
presence...
synonyms and there's like it's like attitude, character, decision, desire's a good one, but I don't like it as much.
Presence is
Intention,
good.
the intention of Titan.
Intention.
Presence is okay, but I agree. Like, if the idea is for like a call sign situation, like, addressing Rage as Wrath works.
I mean,
Addressing
call
Ellie as
signs
Fang works.
are call signs tend to be really like snappy too.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think addressing, Casey as presence doesn't flow
No.
as well.
It's not as snappy.
We have time to think.
Oh yeah.
Grasp.
Bark.
Spark, yeah.
Oh yeah.
The spark of
Spark?
Typhon.
Yeah, the spark of Typhon. I like that. Fuck that. That's good. No, fuck
Baby boy, did you take it again?
Okay, that is true
How
unless we retcon
how
it.
could he have gotten
Yeah.
it?
He's got it.
Oh, he's got another. He's got the other one.
Okay, it is spark unless retconned.
Yeah.
Yo, thief.
Oh, that make him sad.
He found the other feathered glove.
He's got airplane ears and his tail's all puffy. He's like, it brought it to you.
You guys can hunt for shit.
Determination. It can be a lot of things. So that's.
I like Spark. Because I mean, again, call signs tend to be pretty snappy.
Oh yeah, and I mean also she's a lightning user.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is also true.
Like that is
That was sort of the double entendre of it.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't
No,
think
so
about that.
okay. So my original one, I was almost spot on. It was for Sullivan, it was mind. For Ellie, it was Fang. Casey, it was Will. For Rage, it was might.
Oh,
The
Might is
of
also
Typhon.
good.
might is good.
But I do like
like
Wrath.
Wrath
as
a
well.
little
But also,
better.
codename
I like
Mike,
Wrath
like
better.
codename Mike,
So we
The
got
Mike of Typhon.
the Mike of Typhon.
Mike
Wrath,
Typhon.
Fang,
Mike
Spark, and
Typhon.
Voice. Mike.
The fucking nickname.
I put
My
it in
backup
the,
character if
the
I die.
chat.
Yeah.
Mike Typhon.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
Okay, yeah, so
He's
those
a
are our
boss.
call signs. Wrath, Fang, Voice, and Spark.
He's a halfling monk. Oxford.
How short is Mike Tyson?
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson's
Mike
like fucking
Tyson's
6.5 feet.
Yeah, Mike Tyson.
Why is he a fucking halfling?
Because it's
'Cause
funny.
He's not Mike Tyson.
He's Mike
It's
Tyson.
Mike Typhon, yeah.
Alright.
I thought
But
Mike Tyson was dead. Holy fuck, he's alive.
He's not. Yeah, he's like 660.
Yeah, he's very much alive, yeah.
Yeah, he got paid $40 million to not beat up the dipshit.
Oh, Logan Paul, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember. Who the fuck was I thinking of?
I
don't know.
don't know.
But yeah.
So, we have the game plan. If you wish to stick to this game plan, by all means, this is that they've set up. This is what they're going to do. You're just gonna be the extra muscle because you won't die in one shot. If not, you may guesstimate and find your own paths. But I think this is where I will stop so that you all can plan and I can plan around y'all planning. And get at least 2 battle maps set up. I've got one set up. I wasn't sure what you all were going to be doing, but I think this is a good stopping point. So that y'all's what did I call it? I think I just called it like the heist of Batuta Tower or something. Yeah, the heist of Batuta Towers.
I have a question, Brandon.
Yes.
How old is Ariaga and Kadi?
Are those the kids? One was 10, one was...
Those are the 2 adults. This is the brother and the sister.
Ariga is like 40, and his sister's like 35.
Okay.
Murgo, their father, and their mother died not long ago, but they were in their like 70s. Limnons do not live long lives. So 70s is fairly old.
Okay.
But yeah, you will have things to deal with. If you wish to take the path laid out for you, then we'll do that. If you wish to improvise and I don't know, I can shoot a grappling hook from the Wild Rush over to like some of the higher levels of the tower, you can fucking also do that, I guess. But yeah,
that would end in gunfire.
Oh, certainly, but you know, it's yeah.
We all disguise ourselves in maintenance uniforms. We go to each of the 4 corners of the tower and start one by one removing every structural support. Collapse this entire million-person tower.
That would be very funny and very destructive and take a long time.
It would.
But
and also probably wouldn't work because buildings like that usually have better engineering than just, oh, if you take 4 corners off, it all falls.
But then it has no corners. Come on.
Just do the thing of like 7 days where you just sit there and chop down the entire a single entire layer of a building until it fucking collapses.
Don't worry, everyone. This is very normal engineering work.
Big X. I don't know.
Pretty normal for rage.
Well, yeah.
Any questions, comments, concerns before we wrap this one up?
I'm concerned I have a fever.
I'll, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna write down call signs real fast.
I put it in the conjunction chat already.
Oh, sweet, thank you.
Fucking Mike Typhon.
Mike Typhon.
Also, the fucking font that I have in it is awful.
Also, goddamn, you spelled my name wrong.
Oh, yeah, I can fix that.
Yeah. I was supposed to make it a joke.
You need to go see a doctor.
I do not. I am fine. I know exactly what's wrong with me.
This is someone who refuses to go to doctors telling you to go see a doctor.
I'm pretty
That
sure.
being said, I know that it would take at least 4 or 5 more levels for me to actually go see a doctor if I was in your situation, so the rate at which I tell you to go see a doctor and the rate at which I would go see a doctor are 2 very different things.
I know.
Damn,
but
she'd
also...
only go see a doctor after she's level 13. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, that's where we'll be wrapping this one up, folks. Thank you so much if you stuck around. If you want more of this, we stream on Saturdays at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Eastern, other time zones. Yeah. Yeah. We'll see you around if you wish to come back around. I do streams throughout the week, solo stuff. But this is the bread and butter of my streaming stuff. So, yeah. Thank you all.
And also,
Okay.
I was gonna say, and also, if you are interested, I think we're planning on doing a little bit more Dark Souls, and my plan was to stream it because, oh dear God, it's funny.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is that what you did when we were
Oh,
going?
yeah!
Oh, it was a scuff stream, but it was very entertaining.
But we got like 10 people to watch it.
I mean, look, I'll level with you. The funniest, 30 minutes of was going into the Dark Souls race, and then you guys just sort of floundering about as Saper drunken mastered his way to victory.
Yeah, this is Rose doesn't know how to use elevators, stairs, jump, or do any of these things.
No,
dude, jumping
Rose,
fucking sucks, and jumping fucking sucks.
In Dark Souls 1, it's bad.
Jumping doesn't exist because you have to fucking bug your way into it. So that's not jumping.
No,
what are you talking about?
sprint,
You're just gonna double,
and then
you sprint and then hit
No,
another button.
Tap.
No, you assign a button for that and you accept that.
Yeah. Dark Souls 2 and 3 are a little better because they changed the controls. So instead, you sprint and then you click the motion stick, and that makes you jump.
But yeah, if you want to,
but you can only do it while sprinting.
If Rose do more controls, we'll see whenever
the fucking controls. The fact that a kick is you have to hit the what is it? You have to hit block or the parry button, but then also flick your stick forward.
Light attack and push forward at the same time.
Yeah, it's fuck you. This is not. It's not a fucking. Yeah, you can kick. There's a kick feature. Kick. It's
advanced for me.
It's great for breaking shields for enemies or just knocking people off the ledges. But it sucks ass. So yeah.
You can.
But yeah, it was it was a fucking disaster. So I don't know what the time frame for that is going to be, but when it happens, it'll happen.
Whenever we get the other person back from
the other person is currently fighting the entire state of South Carolina, apparently. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with
I don't know
that.
if you saw, but he added to the Book of Grudges.
Oh,
the entire
No, that's how I
saw.
knew. And then I asked him what's going on, and he said, I need to go to bed. And I said, okay.
Okay, where's the Book of Grudges? I need to... Oh, there it is.
He said my heart rate monitor was at a plateau of 108 for about an hour.
God.
I was like, what the fuck happened? And
We're
like,
gonna head out. Thank you all so much. Have a lovely time. If it's not night where you are, have a lovely time zone. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I hope he survives that.